Welcome to the GGX Talk Show, hosted by the one and only Greekgodx. Y'all already know it's the best motherfucking talk show on Twitch. We're keeping it real. Now sit back, relax, and get your poggers ready.
Hey, that's right, baby! The best fucking intro! I love it! I love it! Perfect, almost on the drop. Listen to that production quality. Oh my god! Amongst men. Greekgodx is a god amongst men. Listen to me, let's go. Alright. There's the intro. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. I had to, listen, I just had to get the intro done and we're done now. Okay. Let me put my camera here. Alright. I'm sure people will join in the middle of it. So, okay, Andy, right, so if you didn't know, okay, Andy, you're right in the middle of the screen. It's all eyes on you, mate. It's all eyes on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, Andy, okay.
Your chat don't like me.
No, listen, they like me. Andy, listen, Andy, don't be shy, don't be bashful, okay? Okay, what happened between... Okay, so if you guys didn't know, there's a streamer named Burger Andy, okay? Okay, so who Burger Andy is?
He is not an Andy, it's Burger Planet.
Okay, Burger Andy, Burger Planet, okay, whatever, okay? Okay, so there's Burger Planet, Burger Andy, whatever you want to call him. He's a stream sniper in LA. He also streams on YouTube. He stream snipes a streamer called Ice Poseidon. Now, Ice Poseidon was a Twitch streamer, and then he got banned, and then he moved to YouTube, and his community followed him, etc., etc. And he does IRL streaming. Now, when he does IRL streaming, he gets all these other streamers come to stream snipe him. I know, for exposure, I guess, most likely, right? That's the whole reason they snipe Ice, probably, for exposure. Or to be his friend, whatever. So, there's this guy who stream sniped, this guy, a bigger streamer named Ice Poseidon, and he stream sniped him named Burger Planet. Or Burger Andy. Everybody names Andy there. Now, the other day, what happened was, my boy Andy, the real Andy, okay? The original OG Andy, he gave his Versace jacket to a homeless person worth over $2,000, yes?
Yes.
To a homeless guy. Why did you give it to the homeless guy? Don't say anything other than that, but why would you give a homeless guy a $2,000 Versace jacket?
Okay, so here's the thing. Dankquan was there. Me and Dankquan went out to sushi.
Yeah. Good sushi.
What triggered me to give him the jacket was this. It's easy to get clout to do something nice for someone on stream, right? To give homeless people money, to, just look like you want to help. What triggered me to give him the jacket was Dankquan asked him a question, and he answered, I don't have a jacket. My jacket got stolen. Is that correct, Dankquan?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So the homeless guy's jacket got stolen.
Yeah. So
okay. So you gave him your $2,000. That makes sense.
He said my jacket got stolen. I didn't have any money on him. I offered him an Uber ride to Venice. And I had a moment where he's like, "Oh, my jacket got stolen." I like felt a little bad for him. I was instantly like, "Oh, my jacket got stolen." It kind of hit me a little bit in the heart. I was like, and then my first reaction was like, "Oh, I should just give him my jacket." And then I realized I'm wearing my favorite jacket. It's the most expensive piece of clothing I own. And then I looked at it and I'm like, I'm not going to give a homeless guy a $2,000 jacket.
Apparently it's $400, everybody's saying. So are you lying to the public to try and make yourself look? Are you doing a Dankquan?
It's 50,000.
Are you doing a
100%?
Are you doing a Dankquan? Was there 50 on your back?
Someone posted a Reddit of it, and they posted the silk shirt version. This was a zip up bomber.
Okay, so it's the proper real deal. There we are. So you debunked that Reddit post. Okay, here we go.
I did.
All right, okay. So it's not $400, chat. So stop saying it's $400. It's $2K.
I mean,
okay.
Part of me wishes I was just wearing a regular jacket and be like, oh, you know what? You don't have a jacket. Your jacket got stolen. Here's a regular ass $50 jacket. I was wearing a $2,000 jacket, and I was like, this is stupid to give this to a homeless person. He's gonna sell it. He's not gonna really know the value of it. But then I had like a weird kind of like life moment where I'm like, you know what? Fuck this jacket. Fuck material items. Poor fucking guy. This is his reality every day.
Yeah.
He lives on the street every day. He lives dealing with shit every day.
Did you tell him it was $2,000?
He's a Vietnam fucking vet. And I was like, you know what? Fuck material items. I had a fuck material items moment. I took off my jacket and it was kind of stupid, you know? Yes, it would have been better to go get him food or go get him a hotel for the night.
Because
yes, I know.
Get fucking robbed even harder, mate, and beaten up.
Well,
so
I know it
you're
wasn't
doing a good deed, but actually, he's gonna get mugged and beaten up if you think about it.
At the end of the
Not necessarily.
honestly, at the end of the day, this would never have happened if you just didn't help out the homeless guy.
Yeah,
I know.
Problem avoided.
But,
well,
go on then.
I don't like to live in that cynical world. Like I like to help people out when I can.
God's plan.
Listen, if you start singing Drake God's plan.
Did you watch Drake's video and you felt like you had to be like the new Drake? Be honest.
Yes.
No.
Did you see my Snapchat Greek with throwing money at my dog?
Yeah. Wait, you'll throw money at what?
Oh, go look at my Snapchat. I did a God's plan Snapchat, and I was throwing like dollar coins at my dog. It's a Drake.
Dollars? Why are you throwing coins at your dog? That's animal abuse.
No, I mean like make it. You know what I mean. Shut up, Greek. Why am I here?
But listen, you're here because you're here every week, and people love you. Okay, Chad. So wake the fuck up.
Well,
and
you
start
know what?
entertaining.
I don't fucking love them. All they do is ha me in the chat, make some Reddit post about how I scam the government. All right, and then
listen. Did you scam the government?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but apparently everyone on Reddit thinks they're fucking super detectives.
Okay. Go on then, Andy. So then Burger Planet stole the fucking... No, he didn't steal it. So basically, Andy gave the jacket to a homeless guy, and Burger Planet went up to the same homeless guy and paid $60 for the jacket, and now he's walking around with Andy Milonakis' jacket.
Listen,
I have to say that is 4D chest, mate. He paid $60 for your fucking thing, mate.
I gotta say, looking at it from a bird's eye view, it's definitely funny. I swear to God, I really, really do admit that it's funny. 100%
You have to admit that
it's
it's funny as
But it doesn't mean that he's not a piece of shit for doing it, and it doesn't mean that like I don't want to associate with that guy because he's fucked up too many times. He's proven time and time again to be a piece of shit. He's trying to have sex with fucking handicapped people. He steals pizza from a fucking homeless guy. He just does shitty fucking things in life. It's still funny. It's still funny on the surface level, 100%. But like, fuck that guy, though. You know what
I mean? What did you do? Why don't you confront him and say, "Give me my fucking jacket back"?
Because I don't want it. I would never wear it. I might catch his fucking emotional social AIDS if I wear that shit again. He's like a fucking mental retard.
It's one of those streamers you watch it and you laugh at it, but you hate yourself for watching it. I had that with Hampton Brandon. I'd always watch his stream and I'd fucking hate myself for it.
So what I'm trying to say to you is, if he comes up to you and he has the jacket on, what are you gonna say? When he's yoinked your jacket.
I don't know. Maybe I'll spit on it. But he didn't yoink my jacket. That's the thing. I wouldn't have ever seen that jacket again anyway. It was gone. I gave it away.
It was
in a thought.
It was in a music video, and now it's on Burger Planet.
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
This Versace jacket was in a music video, and now it's on the floor of Burger's van. Like chilling.
But look at it this way.
Yeah.
The jacket was already gone. Right? Yeah. It was not my possession. It was already gone. And now I never have to fucking deal with that guy ever again in my whole life. That's a fucking
you will.
win.
You will. No, you will, Andy. You will.
You will one day.
Well, yeah, no, he might stream snipe me and be like, "Yo, I'm sorry, man. You have the jacket if you want. I didn't know $2,000. I thought it was worth $20, bro. No, I just fucking."
What are you gonna do? You should punch him.
Why?
Well, violence. Come on, you can't encourage that kind of encouragement.
He stole it, mate. So bop him on the head like that.
No, Greek, you can't say that, bro.
Okay, maybe not then.
What am I gonna do?
Dankquan, what would you do if somebody did that to you?
Down. I'm gonna flip his van.
Dankquan, what would you do if somebody did you like that?
I think Andy has a good point. He gave it away to begin with. Once he gave it away, it's out of his reach. It's kind of unfortunate. Somebody who he had previous altercations or like negative altercations with finessed it or whatever, but
you find his fucking van.
You
turn on your stream, you go steal it back.
Bro,
Andy, do a stealing stream. That'd be awesome. Please do it, Andy. You'll get so many views. Stealing my jacket back off Burger.
I don't need to steal. I don't live in a van. So, dude, I even went into his chat room while he was about to buy it, and I told him not. He's like, well, what should I? And one night I felt bad for him because it was like 5 a.m. and he was walking around cold and he seemed kind of sad. And I was like, you know what, man? I know, you're in this situation. I sent him $200. I was like, hey, man, please get a hotel with this money. Get a shower. Get a hotel with this money. And he's like, dude, $200. Thanks, man. But yeah, man, I'm not getting a hotel, man. I could use this money for other stuff. I'm like, dude, can you please get a hotel tonight and take a shower? Like, I just donated and I asked you to get a hotel. He's like, no, man, I can't, man. I can't. And I'm like, okay, so someone sends you money and you just spit in their face.
Wait, so he didn't get the hotel in the end?
No.
Wow.
Supposedly he bought a mattress for his truck, and I guess that's better money.
Oh, dude, he's playing 4D chess. Why go for a hotel for a night when you could live in a hotel every day? Come on, Andy. He's playing 4D chess.
Hey, Andy, if I was roaming the streets at nighttime like that, would you give me money for
our
a
special
hotel?
guest is coming. 1 second.
Of course.
Who's our special guest?
You'll like him. Where is he? Yo, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, dude? We've been waiting for you.
I'm sorry, I operate on black time.
We're hyped for you. So, right-click my name and add me.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, added you.
Did you add me? Okay, I'm gonna add you to the call right now. Okay.
Do it.
Let me see. There we are. I added you. Join that call.
All right.
Up to me and goes, he said he's not gonna sell it because it has a sentimental value, and that like kind of touched me. And then Burger just shit on it. It was the principle. I obviously didn't care about the jacket anymore. It was already gone. But it was just like, you're just shitting on a great moment, you know?
All right, boys. Our special guest is coming. Okay.
Dude, is that my
Carlo one?
There he is. Our special guest, Trihex. Welcome,
what's up,
boys.
Trihex?
What's up, y'all?
The famous Trihex. Probably the only streamer in his who's been streaming the longest on Twitch, right? Maybe?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. February 2011 is when I started.
What about Raj? What about you?
February 2013.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's a bit. He's an older G, yeah.
Wasn't that Justin TV back then?
Actually, no, I was it was, but I was on what was it? Some trash streaming site, livestreams.com or some garbage.
Okay.
It's like you were allowed max like 50 viewers per room unless you like bought a premium account.
Really?
It was super. It was super trash back then.
That'd be perfect for Andy.
That was in competition with Twitch before they shut down. They went broke. Who were they?
Wait, what was the question?
Owned 3D.
Owned. Yeah, Owned 3D.
Oh,
dude,
Owned.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, old school EMP. Like, we don't pay our streamers anything. Like, can you all right. The thing about Owned was like why it was shitted on so heavily was that like, can you imagine being at Twitch and just kind of getting a dice roll when you're getting paid? It was like sometimes it'll be on the 15th, sometimes it's 3 weeks late. My bad, sponsor didn't pay us this month. And like you're just like kind of like not sure when you're getting paid and whatnot. That was Owned. If you were a partner on Owned, you didn't know when you were getting paid.
Well, Twitch pays you at the end of the year, right? Because I get donations and stuff, but I don't get like Twitch checks.
What? You're joking.
Wait, what?
No,
I don't get paid either.
What?
Yeah, no,
Wait, what?
My PayPal comes like anytime someone tips me right away, but I don't get like an actual Twitch check till the end of the year.
Wait, so you get like one. So you get like a Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb once a year, and that's it.
I don't know. I've never gotten paid from them.
Oh my dude!
Oh shit, dude!
All right, you need to contact partner help, fam. Like, DM me. Let's get that. You should be getting paid every month, yo. Like,
you should be getting paid every month on the 15th. Yeah,
seriously, should. I get paid every month.
I have to calculate how much subs you have for the whole year.
What?
No.
What?
They do it on a monthly basis.
Mate, you're not getting paid, mate. You're getting scammed.
Oh, fuck, and I lost a $2,000 jacket. What the fuck?
Okay, all right. Here's how it factually works. This applies
I'm
to.
fucking trolling Trihex, dude. I'm trolling.
Oh my god. No.
You son of a
I thought you were serious.
All right.
No, I'm trolling.
You debated me once. That's strike one right there, yo. At this point on.
What against you, bitch?
I thought you were serious.
Oh my god.
I agree. I don't like the diversity here. Can we put me in between the two black guys? Is that okay?
What do you mean? What's wrong?
I mean, I just kind of want to separate them.
What do you mean two black? There's three black guys here, dude. It's me as well. I'm sort of.
Oh, Greek, you're as bad as black as my nuts. Okay.
Come on, I'm.
Wait.
There,
$1 million question. Who's more black, Greek or Tyler One?
Greek.
Who's more black, me or Tyler One?
You.
Is Tyler actually black?
Yes, he is. He's
half, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's mocha.
He's
half.
Yeah.
He's like my coffee. He's like my coffee.
I know his girlfriend sure herself claims black. So
I thought Greek was Macedonian.
No, I'm Greek. I'm actually Greek. Yeah, half Greek.
Half
Greek, half. I don't know what the other half is, unfortunately. I should do I really want to do that thing where they take your spit and they find out exactly where you're from and what percentage.
Wait, Greek, are you allowed to say it?
What?
Greek, if you spit in a DNA test, it's gonna say you're 89% chicken nuggets.
Hey, what are the rules on that? Is there a specific rule?
Really? You gonna fucking roast me? What was I gonna say? Yeah, Trihex, you've been on the site for quite a while. So when did you create your account?
Mike. Okay, you want the exact day I made a JTV account?
Yeah. So did you start off like when did you decide to move over? Because have you always been speedrunning, or what's the background story behind it all? Have you been from day one?
Yeah. I got into speedrunning in 2004. I did my first official published speedrun in October 2005. It was Yoshi's Island on the Game Boy Advance, recorded on a VCR, mailed to a guy in Texas who converted from VHS tape to MP4.
Okay.
Way back when, the same year YouTube came out. To give you an idea, I was young in the game. I was 15. I was cocky as shit. I thought my run was the shit. I thought I had the hugest dick in all of speedrunning, and I continued to try to push further on that over time.
Wait, what has changed?
Not much, really.
Dude, Trihex, how do you have patience? I always wonder this because I watched your stream for a while now. How do you have patience to play a game like Mario? Because it's a great game, but when you dominate it and then you go hours and hours, days and days and days to get all the moons or all this, all that. Do you ever get so tunnel vision? I'm so fucking bored of this same ass fucking level over and over again.
So in that regard, you're focusing on the repetition and not what I see, which is the progress. You get addicted to the It's kind of like working out. Is working out boring? Certainly. But you look in the mirror, you see oh shit, I got delts, I got abs, I can feel an A-cup bra right now. Holy fuck! And you're just you get addicted to the progress, man. You get a reinforcement when you look back at yourself a little bit.
You look at it as more like a grinding thing where you're oh shit, we did this. Boom, next one.
Like RuneScape.
Not only that, though, you're thinking that I'm Goku. I'm more like Vegeta. There's always someone stronger, faster, because think about it, right? I'm sitting here streaming, focusing on community, talking to my Discord, all in Greek's DMs, sending nudes to Chad. I'm sitting here,
that last one you sent me. Oh my fucking god, mate! Sorry, go on.
I want to be in there.
I need some workout tips from you. You need to tell me.
Dude, I've been waiting on you.
Oh, there's a dog,
bitch.
mate.
Dude, the first time I met Trihex, he picked me up and almost broke my back, bro. He almost broke his own back too, probably. I'm how you picking my fat ass up? He's
dude, Trihex picked me up, dude, and ran out I was I think I was. Do you know how much I weigh? I figured out. We did a test.
You did it. Wait. First off, wait. You weigh so much, you have to have a special scale to figure out how much you weigh.
No, listen. I'm 370 pounds. So you lifted me up 370
Didn't you say you were going on a diet or something?
Now,
yeah,
can I clarify that one? If you have that clip to ever show anybody, when I carried you a full block at TwitchCon last year, the problem wasn't your weight. The problem was you're awkward to hold, and it puts a lot of strain on my back.
Oh, it's like a distribution.
But you know I could have
Greek's awkward to hold. That's why Kitty goes to the dentist so much.
Shut the fuck up,
my
dude.
God.
I remember saying Kitty's getting back to the dentist. But that's
You guys have all these nice wholesome stories about meeting Trihex. He just came up to me and said, "Say it."
I've never met him.
He didn't say that.
He came up to me and he said, "Say it."
No,
Wait,
he
wouldn't.
That sounds like my story with you, Chad.
Say it, motherfucker.
Oh no, wait, that was Dankquan.
you.
Sorry, I get.
No, I thought that was black.
Which one was it? There's three different
black.
people.
You told me it was somebody
black
else.
Dankquan or Trihex? I said it to all three of them. Was it you, Dankquan?
I don't know.
No, you told me a couple days ago it was Graphist.
Graphist, not Trihex. Come on, bro.
Same difference. They look the same. Whatever.
Come on,
No. Let me clarify this. One person came up to me and just flat out said, "Say it." Another person came up to me and asked me about it, and then asked me to say it. And I can't remember who.
I think I was number 2. I think I was number 2.
Chad, let's just.
You were number 2.
Let's change the fucking topic, okay?
POS. Sorry.
Okay. All right, the chat's full of come on, bros. Okay, everybody relax. Okay, so I bet you get this asked a lot. How do you feel that your emote is the fucking almost the most used emote? The legitimate one, yes. Because, right, so if you look on the website right now, most used emotes, you got Forson and other random guys, and then my emote. But they're just like, because people botted them, they did it in the offline chat. But the yours, legitimately, I think is second most used emote on Twitch. How does that make you feel? That your face is second most. Millions and millions of people have spammed your smile, your troll face.
I think Trihex is the face of Twitch, not Dumpy.
Yeah, I really do. You might be the face of Twitch.
Let's go over a couple things here, right? There's a lot to go into that one. One is that for a long while, I did fear that because it spiked to being top 10 or even top 5 happened around the end of Ice's career at Twitch, right? Whenever he got pre-airport doxing, his people were mostly influencing the spike in usage of tryhard, and I worry that it was beyond my control or anything that I can do to make it like stop being mostly known as a racist thing.
Yeah.
But whenever Ice got banned and he moved on to YouTube and it was still being used, I'm like, all right, there's more here than just like derogatory connotations with tryhard. There's no way an emote would get used as often, ironically, if it was a bad emote. Yeah. So my conclusion then was that tryhard's genuinely a good emote. It's a distinctive, expressive, multi-purposeful, highly contextual, adaptable emote. Yeah. It can be a cringe smile, it can be a sarcastic hype, it can be genuine hype, it can be internal panicking. You can make it really whatever you want out of it. Honestly.
Yeah. I see it as a troll face, like when you like steal, when listen, you don't let me explain, okay? Okay, I'm gonna stop there before it gets any worse. You guys make everything worse, okay?
He was gonna say when he steals your girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you.
You mean when Kitty goes to the dentist, try hard, yoink.
When somebody steals, exactly what I was saying. When you steal your girl, it's like a smiley face, like I did it, you know. Honestly, you kind of look dead, like inside a little bit, because it's like just the way. Your eyes are like the real version. Honestly, looks photoshopped. Have you seen?
Right? No,
really
when you see the full image, it looks unreal.
Yeah. So
what were you doing when that screenshot was taken?
He was nervous. He was next to a hot girl, dude. What'd you expect?
Oh, okay.
He was nervous.
I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and because I feel like not everyone has everyone here seen the original image?
I thought it was Photoshop.
Try hard.
Let me here.
I don't think I've seen the original.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweet the OG image full resolution just
you have the full resolution one.
Oh baby, come on, it's me, baby. I always
he's got the full resolution.
I do. I stay strapped.
Did you know when you type in "try hard original picture," my face comes up as a second search with my afro? So if you Google "try hard original picture," I've got my my little afro picture. So if I grow my hair out, it just turns into a massive afro. That's what happens. So
that's the first picture I've ever seen of you. I remember.
Oh my god, it does.
Yeah.
Dude.
If you just type in "try hard," I think my picture comes up.
Dude, I can't even.
Oh, there's some. Yeah, there's a lot of memes around that track. Did you tweet it? I'll go on your Twitter right now.
All right, just did it.
You're Greek. Is Omega Law you as well?
No, Omega Law's Forsen. I think I don't really have many memes. I think the Greek hyper things, and when people say like Taiwa and the Greek thing, I think that came from my channel. The hypers like they popularized the hypers.
Hypers is the best emote right now.
I think we did it. I'm not sure. I don't know what comes from my channel honestly for half the time. I know the whole haha I lost or forehead I lost meme come from my channel because we did a reaction. So I was basically doing a reaction video and I said if anybody cringes, just tell me you lost. So everybody was like haha I lost. So people use that now for other situations. Okay, I'm gonna link it. So this is the original Trihex picture, boys. Here, I linked it in Twitter.
Your head actually looks fake.
Back, if you want to know, I can tell you the story of how it happened.
This looks fake, dude.
Yeah,
This looks so fake. It just doesn't look right, dude. Oh my god. They must have. The thing is, the thing that you're holding, the poster. There's the actual things kind of going into your hair a little bit. So they must have edited that out.
Yeah. No. It's a miracle that the Dragon Ball Z poster is like barely overlapping with my head. It's actually insane. Everything about this entire picture is crazy.
All right, would you like to debunk the picture?
Like break down what happened here?
Yeah,
like how it's not the Illuminati?
Who is the girl? Where were you?
All right, so I was at the largest anime convention in Texas in 2012. This was at Acon 2012. And for context here, to give you an idea of how crazy, how true come up the emote is, Try Hard the global emote happened almost a full year sooner than I got partner, than I got sub button. I got sub button in June 2013. The emote happened in 2012. So
wait, shit. I gotta interject for 2 seconds. We gotta talk after this, after your story. How Kappa, the guy who does the Kappa emote, is trying to get partnered on Twitch and they won't partner him.
Wait, seriously?
Wait,
that's. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I just wanted to not forget that. Okay, go ahead.
For sure, I got you. So I go to, I don't know if any of y'all watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged, but the people who do the funny redubbing of Dragon Ball Z, Team 4-Star, they had a panel at this anime convention. That's why I'm carrying that Dragon Ball Z poster. I'm literally about to go into their packed ballroom to get that signed. And I met this girl that I was talking to in the line. You can tell obviously I was losing my spaghetti a little bit right there.
Yeah,
but
you're so happy.
I'm so happy.
You're like, hey!
I was like, this is how humans smile, right? So I did this really awkward smile.
It's such a good emote. It has to be.
So it's a genuine like cringe, knees weak, arms are heavy, mom spaghetti picture. And then I get back home after the convention in late June 2012. I show my stream, and dude, my boys, mind you, at the time here, I have if you go on my YouTube, you can find the original stream where I showed it for the first time, and everyone's like, bro, clip that shit, clip it out of the Photoshop thing and make it a face, bro. And my stream at that time with my 70, 80 viewers were like just sitting there photoshopping it on fucking everything, dude. Like fucking there's a really good picture of like a black guy outside of a Popeyes with like a 2 pieces of biscuit on sale. God. And they photoshopped my face over his body and even went in to make a reflection in the window. Like super overkill quality on this Photoshop shit. Yeah. Oh, dude, they were in on the memes really hard, dude.
Trihex, do you want to see where I keep my trihard in my bedroom?
Show me what you got.
Let me show you. Hang on one
Don't
second.
show. You got boxers on. You can't show that you got boxers on, Chad.
TOS.
Has he got boxers? Oh, they're shorts. Okay.
Those are shorts.
Oh, he's got tryhard. There you are, dude. Try hard in his window. Somebody gave me a try hard wallet at TwitchCon. I like that. Yeah, you know who you are. You gave me a try hard wallet. I did it.
Oh my god, dude!
Do you get a lot of try hard merch stuff, like with people coming up with your face on their t-shirt?
I have seen quite a few shirts so far. Yes, I've been impressed actually. You know what's crazy is I have no clue because now it's property of Twitch, right? So I had in order to keep it global, they needed the rights to it. That way it wouldn't be illegally gray.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Like I honestly can't fathom like try hard 10 years from now, 15 years from now. Because think about it, right? We exist in a world right now on Twitch where there really is not going to be any more global emotes that are just streams. They use the new global emotes now for promotional purposes.
Oh, true.
Sell out and Taco Bell garbage and everything else.
Yeah.
You're not seeing like they don't have to give.
It's not as wholesome as it used to be. I feel like Twitch has gone more sellout. Back in the day, it was more of a community. Do you agree with that? And now it's more. They care about the promotional bullshit.
Oh, I mean, Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world now.
Well, they don't. Okay, to give you context, there. Back in 2012, there were barely 20 global emotes. There is now over 210. They don't need to form culture or have globals to get used. They already have culture. They have rampant.
That girl had a long.
So it's no longer necessary to have per streamer promotion or an identity for Twitch. It's already there. So you don't really need any more streamers to have global emotes. No matter how big Tala1 gets or Doc gets or even Greek or whoever gets, they don't need you guys as faces anymore. That was when Twitch was growing. It's already grown now. So it's crazy to hear that under very limited circumstances, I think you're going to get any more global emotes. And with that in mind, tryhard will remain relevant for a very, very long time. And I have no clue what that means 5-10 years from now. But I guess we'll see.
That's cool, dude. I do believe it's a lot of people's favorite emotes. Triad. It's just like unique in itself. All right, so I personally been on the platform for I don't know. I think I'm in my account since 2010, and I've seen it change a lot. Like back, I feel like back.
Wait,
back then
you're counting your stream sniping years as being part of the platform?
Okay, listen. As a viewer, I was a part. Andy, listen, let me fucking talk, okay? As a viewer, I was back then. As a viewer, I saw back then. I felt like everybody was more of a community, more of a family. Everybody was. It's like way small. Twitch was way smaller then. There was only 5 or 6 big streamers. And everybody else was small streamers, but now it's distanced so much. It's become way more sellout, way more normie. But I mean, I don't know. I there's a part of me that misses that the wholesomeness of the.
You used to be able to get away with a lot more.
Get away with a lot more as well. Yeah, people could do what they want, be themselves, not worry about getting banned. But now everything you do, there's a rule because there's sponsors involved, there's money involved, and when money's involved, everything gets fucking ruined. I used to agree on that.
I used to do some pretty edgy shit, and instead of them banning you, the staff members would come in and watch together. Yeah, and I'll watch. Come here, come on, and they'd all be.
I can remember staff used to actually warn you by typing in your chat back in the day.
Yeah,
that's how they used to do it.
That was only a year ago. I remember a year ago I'd be streaming and I'd get a staff member come in my chat going, your donation goal is a bit offensive, Chad. Or Chad, you can't. I think you got to put a bit more clothing on. Chad, can you not throw up in the background of your stream?
People mods used to come in and just Hassan chop you. Do you know what I mean? When in the middle of your fucking
Neil.
Steph comes in my chat and they ask me to fuck girls on camera. They're like, yo, Andy, yo, what's up? Oh, that girl looks fine. Yo, see if you could get her to give you a hand job. We'll look over this
what type of staff members do you have in your chat?
No comment.
I don't mean to snitch or anything, but Andy's broken more TOS than any of us here, and he's got.
Whoa,
I don't know, dude.
I'm snitching.
Whoa.
Andy, you nibbled a tit on stream and got away with it.
Well, it was my first week. They were giving me a little present, Greek. They were like, Andy,
how many times has a girl pulled their tits out on your stream, Andy? Yeah, you can't even specify. It happened to me once, and I got a 48-hour ban that somehow turned into 72 hours. I don't know.
That's
because 48 hours.
Well, that's because you're unlikable.
What do you mean? I'm nothing but likable. I'll have you know, Andy. I'll have you know, I'm planning on doing a charity stream soon. If that doesn't make me a good person, I don't know
I
what
did a
fucking
charity
does.
stream. I gave a Versace jacket to a crackhead.
And another crackhead ended up with it. Okay, it was just called pass the parcel.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh fucking hell! I got off track. We got to talk about the Kappa, the Kappa thing that he won't get partnered. But before I do, I nearly called him Trainwrecks. Trihex. So.
Well, before that, you brought up a good point here that I didn't get to hop in because like you're talking about the crackhead and the jacket and whatnot.
Yeah.
What the fuck is my cat doing right now?
He wasn't a crackhead.
No. What I wanted to say here was that in regards to how Twitch used to be more chill and relaxed, growing pains and whatnot. But the one thing I could bring up here that I speculate, this is not official. This is speculation from my end here. Twitch understands that at this point, YouTube understands that the money is in the youth. Like cigarettes, like sugar food and whatnot, you get the kids addicted early on and they're customers for life, right?
Yeah.
So YouTube, we got these Jake Paulers, Logan Paulers. It's gotten to the point now where they're so brain dead, poison, they buy merch thinking it's the thing they have to do to sustain their cult following status.
Yeah.
And you go to a middle school in North America right now, and it's like, man, all these fucking Jake Paulers, man, they don't understand us Logan Paulers, bro. They're that deeply ingrained in the culture and whatnot.
Yeah.
And you bring it back over to Twitch right now.
That's true.
How often are the youth, these young kids, on their phones with no ad block on here? The answer is probably not as much as YouTube, honestly. So the reality here, I'm getting to the point right now, is that I think Twitch is keeping track of who has the mature audiences filter tag on and off. You know, that you put on day one where this stream contains mature content. Like if you have that off, implying you're an all-ages streamer and you're accountable for whenever you curse and do stupid shit and whatnot. If you have that off and you're an all-ages streamer, I promise you, Twitch has you on a Illuminati list to eventually figure out some kind of like kid programming or family safe stuff. This is why GDQ gets promoted.
They're definitely careful with like what they promote and they want. Like for me, example, I've almost always got that thing turned on where they say if you're going to enter the stream, you'll be 18 or plus, and I don't even turn that on. On top of that, as an Australian streamer, like we have our own front page. So if you're like, depends what country. And if you're in Europe, you'll have a front page for Europe. If you're in America, there'll be a front page for Twitch America. So if you're Australian and you log on to Twitch, all the Australian partners come on the front page. I'm not allowed on that front page.
Fuck.
So while these streams with 10, 20 viewers and all that are getting promotion from the front page, I'm not allowed to get it because I've been in trouble too many times. And I've cleaned up my act a little bit. There's a few words and things that I used to do on the stream that I don't do anymore because I don't want to get fucking banned from the platform. It's a good platform. They're just a bit strict lately.
I'm afraid. I'm walking on eggshells, dude.
Yes, me too.
I kind of got. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this or not, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't say it.
Don't say it. Don't say anything stupid, okay?
Yeah.
It's not stupid. It's just what I got warned.
All I'm saying is yours and Hyphonics' stream, even though they're doing very fucking well, you gotta be careful because what you're doing right now, Twitch doesn't like that sort of content. They prefer you sit down and play games. So you're always if you slip up once. They will Hassan chop you. If all I'm saying, okay.
I mean,
so you gotta be careful for the Hassan.
I draw the right lines though. Like I draw the lines where they need to be drawn. Like you know. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You just gotta be. Listen, I'm telling you, if you're not careful, you will be banned. So be careful of the guests.
I'm very careful. I try.
Live and die.
I'm always on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, your show would do well on YouTube. So. I'm sure it will. Because you could actually get like girls' boobs out and stuff. So
I mean, listen, but it's not about their boobs; it's about the personality. Seriously, I'm not even.
Do you think YouTube is? God damn it, Greek! What do you? Jesus,
mate, YouTube, you could get
tits out.
Mate, on YouTube, you could technically stream yourself putting a condom on with your knob out because it's educational. If it's
educational.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
We're going the hard way.
What? I'm gonna, mate, Chad, go on YouTube and put a condom on. And say it's educational. And this is, hey, if you were very serious, say, hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to put a condom on. Today I'm going to show you how to put a condom on. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out the dick. This is how you do it. You put it on. This is going to protect you from HIV and all this bullshit. I put this on, and they won't ban you if you show your dick on your YouTube channel.
HIV, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you think
can guys be shirtless on here anymore?
No, you You can't.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. I got warned for. It's because I had somebody shirtless.
Yeah, you can't have.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Wait. I got a new one for you. I heard that you can't do shots. You can't do like drinking behind an incentive for money.
That's
you
been,
can't do like
that's true.
That's been a rule for a while, for a long time now.
But the guy shirt thing just changed.
Okay, wait.
You can't do that.
This is I still do it kind of, but someone will donate to me. Like I won't ask for it, but someone will donate to me like $20 and say do a shot, and I'll just do it. Am I gonna get in trouble for that now?
Yeah, you can't.
No, all you gotta do, Chad. All you gotta do is, dude, I'm drinking tonight anyway. So like, I'm not drinking because of your donation, but thank you for it, and I'm just drinking tonight.
Exactly.
You have to minimize the fact that it was a reaction to the donation.
Yeah, gray area.
But either way, though, you gotta remember. I was gonna say this actually. You live and die by the gun, the trigger finger, and every fucking chat has their button all over that clip button now. Dude, people are out here trying to get the most out of context,
that's how I feel.
possible.
Fucking Twitch snitches.
And the thing I'm learning now is, dude, so Oddshot is dead or whatever, but dude, all these other mirroring clipping sites that are like live stream fails proof, that's all it is now. You know,
I feel like some people
live stream fails went from being this nice like website where something funny would happen, get caught on camera, to like snitch.
It's snitch drama fuel. It's drama nation. It's Keemstar-less drama nation.
People love drama, dude. I'm telling you, if you were allowed to throw shots anywhere and everywhere and say what you want about streamers, dude, I'm telling you, some of those streams that love drama would blow up. People love drama on this site.
I love drama.
Everybody loves drama. Yeah. When two streamers hate each other, it's the best shit ever, dude. And they're throwing sneak disses. Oh, it'll be.
Well, why doesn't Twitch capitalize that on that like YouTube?
Because it's
a toxic.
It's negative, and they're being.
Welcome to the fucking internet, where anyone can be offended by anything and make anything in the world negative.
YouTube's eating itself. It's not getting ad money. YouTube creators were making like fucking 20 racks a fucking month. Now they're like have to move out because they can't afford rent. the ads are taking a shit on everybody because they're like, who are these fuck boys? Wait, we hate all of them. They all suck and they're not good for our brand. Fuck YouTube. Fuck these fucking so-called content creators. And
He's
Twitch
not lying.
is being smart because Twitch is like, you know what? Look at YouTube. They're fucking committing fucking suicide. So we don't want to do that. We want to get paid. We want to keep these people paid. So yeah, don't take your fucking dick out. Don't show your kids.
And he's not lying because I'm seeing the new meta now where, remember when Adpocalypse first happened? The thing I saw rising the quickest was makeup tutorials. Like any person who was just doing like harmless reviews was racking up hella promo at that point. So it's like the anti-meta, new meta.
Or content for kids.
I can sit down and tell you everything about how the algorithm works and how like channels make more money. But like the thing is, like the content on YouTube hasn't really changed that much. It was just like all of a sudden people were offended by everything. That's all that happened. It was that example.
No,
Logan
that's
Paul,
not what happened.
Yes, it was. The example, Logan
what
Paul
happened
got
was
so much shit for tasing dead rats. And I was like, bro, that was done like 3 years ago.
What did he do?
Dude, that's not what started it. What started it was, since everybody could be a partner and didn't need to be approved, they had racist content with always Coca-Cola. Here's a KKK video. You know, like
that was true. There was
that is true.
There was a lot of racist videos with ads on. Yeah,
but I have a question.
That's when the biggest ads pulled out, and that's when they started buckling down on other content that didn't seem brand friendly.
But yesterday I checked my P.O. box, right, and I had a ghost chili pepper in there. Is it true that I'm not actually allowed to eat it on Twitch?
You're not allowed to do challenges on Twitch. No eating food challenges.
Is that a food challenge? Just want to eat
no, it's fine. I mean, like, if you are having a lovely meal, okay, and, you know, you have, like, a little ghost pepper on the side that you want to just eat, and you're like, oh, this is hot, then that doesn't matter. But if you're saying, guys, I'm doing the ghost chili pepper challenge, and you start puking up, and you start...
Keyword here is finesse. All you gotta do is finesse.
Yeah.
You finesse it where
it's all about context, mate. It's all about context.
Do you...
like, obviously, you can't be racist in... Well, like, obviously, you can't do bad things in context, but yeah, it depends. It depends. If it's minor, then you can have it in context.
Do you feel on edge?
Me?
With this new TOS?
Yeah, I'm on edge. Yeah, I'm fucking on edge. I'm scared.
I just feel like there's more people stalking channels just waiting to clip something.
Oh yes,
waiting to go get that Reddit karma.
Yeah,
that report button's on speed dial.
So because listen, you can't get. This is if you are like a 5 viewer streamer, and you stream you breaking the TOS, you won't get banned because nobody's reporting you. You need to get reported to get banned.
Yeah,
so that's why I think it was a channel the other day, he was streaming porn for about 2 hours. Everybody was loving it. This Russian guy, he was like, okay, what should I search up next? And everybody was like, let's do this, search up busty women. And then he was searching them up, and he was watching porn for about 2 hours. Nobody was fucking watching. Nobody was reporting because they were all enjoying the porn. Twitch had no idea he was streaming porn, and he was streaming porn for 2 hours. I can't just watch him with the boys.
Hey,
he's one
of the boys.
He was like, let's go on black.com next. This is fun.
And guys, it was for the plot, right? I'm an aspiring screenwriter, and I want to learn how to write good scripts.
Exactly. That's right.
Dude, what about the little kid who was playing Fortnite and had a random camera of a girl? Just like, he's like, yeah, we'll get more viewers like that, dude.
Really? Did he actually have that?
He had a random camera capture
no, he
of a
didn't.
girl playing video games.
No,
wait, a girl boy playing Fortnite.
Hold on.
It was on live stream fails.
Well, I did that 3 years ago. This is when Twitch wasn't as strict. I put a picture of Caseytron up in the top right corner of my screen and just left it there.
I remember heaps of people that just put, if they're playing League, whether you put the little cam thing in the League next to the abilities, they just put a
little girl. Yeah.
It's because that's the thumbnail.
So the only other gameplay streamer other than myself here is Trihex, and I want to ask you a question that I can't ask these other fools. Okay?
I've been playing Fortnite recently.
Listen, I got a Rust server. Bro.
Okay,
come on now.
Okay, so you played a game for an hour. Okay.
Yo, I got partnered playing World of Warcraft, Greek. All right, don't fucking categorize us like we're not fucking gamers too.
About 5 years ago,
I play GTA Story Mode. I'm special.
Listen. I play variety games, mate. Okay. Okay.
You play San Andreas.
This exactly a lot of different games. So this is what I want to ask you: what keeps you motivated to keep on coming back and playing? Don't you get? I'm sure you get burnt out, but what stops you from getting burnt out? That's what I'm trying to ask you. What keeps you motivated?
All of us?
No.
No, it's asking me in terms of and not getting motivated.
Trihex.
So why? Are you asking me why have I not gone down the variety stream?
Yeah, why haven't you done IRL? Like most of us, I've done IRL. All these guys have done IRL streams. What stopped you from, just continuing on playing games, grinding it out? What stopped you not from going? Because I'm sure if you did IRL, you'd get a lot of views working out and doing other stuff. I'm sure people.
That's a great
you do have nice muscles, by the way.
You do have very nice muscles.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
He's kind of buffy.
So okay, all right. The real talk here is that I never feel like I can do IRL justice. Like I've seen Andy IRL, I've seen Greek IRL, I've seen Ice IRL before Ice got banned, and I'm like, yo, this shit is lit. They don't give a fuck. And so I did try to Anime Expo. I went to Anime Expo last year, and I did, I did a thing called Cosplay Safari, where I told chat, name a character from an anime, and I'm gonna find that cosplay and interview her. And it was
good.
Lit. Oh, dude, it was lit. Dude, I had like 2,700 plus constant viewers. It was hot. It was hot, right? But the thing is, I felt stressed, dude. It was like I have to top myself every single day, and I feel like I'm not interesting enough to actually continually. Do something crazier every single time.
You are, baby.
I honestly see if you were to do you're kind of an interesting guy. I see a future of podcasts in you. If you were to do a podcast,
for sure.
With if you were like the host, if you were taking like my job, I honestly think you should do that.
You try it. You know what you should do? Like what I love doing is now I'm doing a combo of IRL game and then gaming. So I'll do a 4-hour IRL and then go play games. If you told your chat and you were like, "Yo, guys, I'm going to go do a couple things. I got to go to the store. I'm going to do a half an hour workout. Then we're going to go here. And then I'm going to go home and turn on the fucking shit and start playing games." And you just did like a 2-hour IRL stream and bleed it into games. People would fucking love that because it would be like a more personal look into your life. Like, I think that would be sick.
I don't know. It's up to you. It's like I said. Sometimes you need to change.
Your personal preference.
Sometimes you need to change the streams. Like I was doing just gameplays every day, and I added a talk show into my normal routine, and just and now this has become the highlight of my week. Is the talk shows. Everybody loves it the most. So I'm glad I did it. So.
Verizon Spice of Life. I used to never draw on streams. I'm not like S tier. I'm professional illustrator, colorist, and whatnot. But now that I check out my dude. I draw cute anime bitches all fucking day long.
Would you like to show us a cute anime bitch? That's in the TOS, my dude.
Oh, let me dig through the Twitterverse. I do art drawing every Saturday night now, and it's been super fucking.
Next Saturday night, I will tune in, boys. You hear that? Every Saturday nights he does a cute anime bitch drawing. Yeah.
Trihex, when's the last time you played Mario Maker?
Actually, I'm playing tomorrow.
I fucking love when you play that. That's my all-time. Yeah. My all-time favorite streams of yours are Mario Maker.
Mario Maker, because I get salty because the levels are trash and I just roast them.
Not just salty, because it's just like the user-generated levels. They're always different. Some of them are so fucking difficult, and you're so good at the game.
Yeah, you adapt really quick.
Dude, you're good.
Dude, they throw me that horse shit, man. I call out all that.
Dick hour. Are we just all sucking his dick at this point? I'm feeling a bit gay right now. I'm feeling a bit Capricorn right now.
Fuck that blue shirt,
fight
bro.
him. Insult him.
Shirt.
Actually, dude, is my shirt fresh? Like it's a fucking it's a Sonic, the realistic hedgehog wearing his fresh kicks in the ring right there.
Have you ever owned a hedgehog? They make weird fucking purring noises like 24/7. They're like. Sounds like Greekgodx snoring.
What? Come on, bro.
Greek sounds like he's choking to death when he smells.
Wait, have you heard me?
I got a Snapchat of you falling asleep on my shoulder, and I was and you were like choking. I was
like, I could sleep anywhere. Like,
sleep
give me a place.
Andy.
Like, I'm resident sleeper, mate. I just go everywhere. I could sleep. I slept next to Dyrus. Have you seen that tweet where Dyrus has stood next to me and I'm just sleeping in the TwitchCon was so boring I fell asleep.
That was in the partnership lounge.
In the partnership lounge, Snorlax. Okay, calm down, chat. In the partnership lounge, I just fell asleep, mate. It was so boring. I was just like, oh, please let TwitchCon be over, mate. It's just nothing went on, nothing happened.
I liked it.
It was all right, mate, but it was just like
the parties were good. The convention is like so.
The parties, yikes! I don't know. It's kind of. I felt kind of cringe. It was I felt like it was nerds pretending to be cool for a day. Like, yeah.
Woo,
I love getting
kicked out though. Yeah, you can't stream at Twitch. Can you leave the party?
Yeah, I got it. Well, look, boys, I'm unboxing something here. I got something from Amazon. I bought something. Huh? I bought something.
One thing I wanted to say is when I'm doing outside IRL streams, I get kind of nervous about the vagueness of harassment. I feel like I have to say JK, by the way, after every interaction.
Well, yeah, Dankquan, you're funny as shit, but you do go in on people. Yeah, so it is a fine line, but you are fucking really good at it.
I feel like anything could be harassment. Like if it's based off the viewer standpoint, me saying hi to a woman that's jogging could be considered harassment. Or no?
Yeah, if you slap her ass.
No, I don't come like
what's up, baby?
That's sexual harassment.
Do we want to still talk about how Kappa didn't get partnered?
I don't know the story. I want to know the story, but I just heard. I think
so. Wait,
kind of old news. Like,
do you know what did Twitch deny him, or is he ineligible? Like, which one is it?
I'm not too sure. The only story that I got from it was Man vs. Game talking about it. Man vs. Game just said that he got rejected.
Oh yeah, the Kappa guy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, what? It's crazy because Kappa used to be the face of Twitch, but I feel like it's a dead emote now. It might as well join Ellie Giggle because it's just so nobody ever uses it. To be honest, mate. When's the last time you saw a good Kappa spam?
Well, Kappa Pride is used more, I think.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I like Klappa.
But and there's another emote called Cap, which is half of a Kappa. It's like a Kappa sneaking through, like giving a little smirk, like he's hiding. It's like a cheeky. I feel like Kappa's like a cheeky face, you know, like only joking, Kappa, you know.
Or Kipo. Shout out to A7.
Oh my god.
But there's a lot.
There are so many garbage globals. Yeah. Holy shit.
Come on, listen. No one can have a good global emote. You can't just insult other people's global emotes like that, bro.
I mean, dude, I'd make a great global emote.
Hey, everybody.
I mean, I have one. It's OPOP.
I was gonna say, aren't you a mega lol?
It's not a global emote. I don't think a mega lol.
Wait. Let's click on global
no,
emotes
it's not global.
and pick our least favorite one.
Oh, dude, Stone Lightning is garbage.
Stone Lightning.
Dude, it's. Do you know which one that is?
Is it the one that's got the white background?
Yes, it's the fucking.
It doesn't show up though.
It
doesn't show up in the white background if you put it in though. They fixed it.
What is MCAT? What's MCAT?
No, they didn't. Dude, it's still fucking. Are you kidding me right now? I can do though. It's still bad.
On mine, it has no white background.
Oh, that's because you have the extensions added on. If you go to vanilla white Twitch, dude, it's still horseshit.
Still horseshit. Yeah, I
dude, Dance Game still has the white around it, dude.
Dad's Game. Yeah, still. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Frankazee used to be. If there was a dog, Frankazee used to get spammed the fuck out of. Not anymore though. Remember the whole Frankazee. Like I miss old Twitch. Old Twitch was so innocent now. Now it's just toxic, full of omega lols, full of ha-has, full of resident sleepers, full of just bullshit. You know.
What the fuck is dark mode? It's
that's what I was about to say.
Capo with a fucking with like a lame devil fucking horns.
There's so many emotes which I've like never seen before.
Really? It's because you're a normie, mate. We all know about the Frankazees. Come on.
I actually think Arigato Nas was
what? Look at this. Look at you. What? Have you ever seen this fucking emote in your life? What is this? You what?
You what? No.
Look at it. I never even seen that.
It looks like E-Rob. You what? I've never seen that in my life.
Me neither.
Oh my god. Oh, somebody's got a golden. Oh my god. Trihex. A golden Trihex emote.
Oh yeah. You get a sub $25.
$25. That's it to get a golden. I need to do that. What? Where am I?
I unsubbed from your channel Trihex because you know what I like to do? Put a big massive try hard, and you withdrew the bottom two panels of the golden try hard.
Oh, really? Okay. Actually, well, you're gonna love what I have. I don't want to spoil anything here, but I got some.
Nah, dude, announce it now.
Announce it now?
Yeah.
Oh man, do I really?
Come on, announce it. This is your debut.
All right. Okay. All right. So the reason why I removed the bottom two is because I felt like I didn't want to cave into the stale meta of a bigger version of a golden version of a popular emote. I want to do something better than that. So I have an artist I commission right now, and I'm paying Fab. Like I think I'm giving him like $250 at this point to work on this thing. He's giving me like this hyper detailed creepy thing of tryhard, and it's gonna be this beautiful characterized 4-part 2x2 tryhard, full color and everything.
Nice.
I'm working on that right now,
dude.
I thought it would be ready sooner, but I obviously it took forever.
Like a mega tryhard that will be spammed everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, and it's you're gonna get more subs and viewers, mate. People are just gonna sub for the emote. They're gonna love that, mate. You're gonna get thousands of subs. That's what they do with Forsen. Do you know what happens with Forsen? He has like 10, 11k subs, and he gets more. He's got more subs than viewers because they go in there just to sub for the emote, and they don't actually, you know. I've had some people do that with the Greek brow, but not to that extent. Maybe like I've done some people with a Greek brow, but not to that. I mean, 10k subs just to use emotes. So you're gonna be the next guy. You're gonna have 10k subs, dude.
I still use the worm lady more than anything. Still,
what you use?
Yeah.
What's the
this
worm?
one?
You like the worm?
The worm lady with like a random face.
I like the pokey Gengar.
I think my favorite emote is probably. I like the classics, like the dance games, the forehead. You know, the classic ones.
The innocent ones.
The PogChamps, just the PogChamp, the forehead.
Simple stuff.
Yeah, the simple stuff.
I like a cool story, Bob. That's my favorite.
Actually, I agree. Cool Story Bob was one of the better globals from
Cool
Twitch.
Story,
like somebody, like I saw this in Andy's chat. Some girl was just pouring her heart out, just telling this super sad story, and you look in the chat, and they're just all like.
Go on.
Go on.
Riveting. You know?
Oh, you mean in real life she was telling you?
Yeah, IRL. She was like telling some story and like she was so happy to meet you, and everybody was just like, ooh, tell me more.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
That's what you
I do like that. I remember when LUL first came out. When it originally when LUL first came out, I knew from the get-go that was going to be the next big emote. I could just tell. I could just
It's
tell.
still
It was
a good
just,
one.
It's
really
still
like
good,
that one.
and the Megalo. Do you think it actually replaced forehead? LUL replaced forehead because everybody used to forehead people when they fucked up. Forehead, you did this wrong. Forehead, haha, forehead. It used to be like, the way to make fun of people. But now people use LUL to laugh at people. And
I just found out what Better TV was like not too long ago. So I just
Better TV.
I never. This whole time I've just been typing in Omega Low, and all I see is the text, and I like that better than the actual emotes.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm in here typing in Omega Low and all that shit because I just like what they look like in the text. I don't know why.
So wait, you've been on white Twitch this entire time?
I'm on white Twitch right now.
Hey, come on, bro. What do you mean white? What do you mean white Twitch?
I meant vanilla.
I'm on vanilla Twitch, white Twitch. Dude, my setup costs probably $200 total. I don't know. I'm just simple, I guess.
You guys ever say Twitch emotes outside?
Sometimes I think of it, but I don't say it.
I text them on Acme.
I text them, yeah.
Monka S.
Never verbally.
But all my friends are Twitch nerds though, so it doesn't matter.
That's perfect, dude. It's just like I love it, mate. I go out there and I just did the tryhard move? His picture of the tryhard just moved then. Was it just me? Somebody clip it. I think I'm losing my mind.
Well, if they do the tryhard cheer bit, it moves.
Oh, dude, I like the try. He zooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one, yeah. What was I going to say? Sometimes I use emotes in my head all the time outside. So if I see some old man laughing, I'll picture forehead, what chat would be spamming. So in my mind is just ingrained with emotes. Like I've been on here so much. Anything that happens, I Monka S, forehead. Yeah.
Oh, I have said Monka S out loud before a couple times. Not even gonna lie.
Dude, I keep doing it. I'm trying to. I don't know. I texted my mom the other day. I said Monka S to my mom on accident.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh shit, mom, Monka S.
I'll say poggers when dinner's ready. I say poggers.
Bro, a long time ago I did an IRL stream and there's girls in an Uber and they're like, she was reading chat. She's like, try hard. We don't like try hards. And I'm like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. You don't know what it means. And she's like, oh
god,
it's
like so. People just don't know what it means. They don't know the inner meaning sometimes, like what the emotes, because they can mean different things. Yeah,
it wasn't an emote. People just were like, I don't know.
Why did the name Tryhard come up? Like,
because
so
like
your name is Tryhard. Oh no, my bad. I mean the name of the emote. Where'd the hard part come from?
Oh, actually, it's a great story. It goes back here. So I told you how the picture happened and how my chat used it. Now you want to know how the emote became a global emote from Twitch staff.
Yeah, so why the word hard?
Yeah.
All right, so story time, boys. Cool story, Bob and chat.
Here we go. I'm excited.
Right. So after a month of the anime convention that happened with the original picture, and then my chat spamming the fuck out of it nonstop. You see, back in the yesteryears, there used to be an actual Twitch forum, like a complete forum where you can make an account and then shit any thread you want, like old school forums.
No way.
And there was a global emote suggestion master pin thread that every partner would spam the fuck out of for an emote. Like this thing had like 60 pages plus at any given time, right? And every single nut hugging community would be like, man, make our senpai please. And just going, dude, they do like a fucking 200 page essay on why they should get global and whatnot. Meanwhile, I'm young in the game, right? I have like a 250, 300 viewer average at this point.
Not even a partner yet.
And I not even partner. Yeah, this is back when partner actually meant something. You had to have a huge dig to get partner back in the gap, yo. Like it was like, you better have had like a 300 viewer average at minimum, probably 400 plus actually. It used to be crazy to get partner back in the gap.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right. So they were all spamming and they're like, yo, Trax, you should make your emote, man. Tell them to make it global. I'm like, bro, I'm young in the game. There are speedrunners bigger than me. This is back when Singlimic and Narcissa were speedrunning too, and they had like 1,000 viewers. I'm here sitting with 300, and I'm like, dude, there's nobody gonna pick me, bro. I'm not big enough. I gotta get on my grind more. You know what I'm saying? I never submitted, but my community was like super enthusiastic. So they actually went to the thread and posted there and said, yo, this guy, this emote, we want to call it Popeyes, capital P, capital E, because I used to eat chicken nuggets on stream all the time and whatnot. So they So 6 days later, when I'm playing Yoshi's Island, back when, I don't know if you guys ever knew, I play Yoshi's Island. I play with the high movements, and I have a controller cam, they call it a crotch cam. It's really for the controller and whatnot. So point is, 6 days later, I'm playing the game, chilling, like 200 viewers, and out of nowhere, a Twitch cop. I see that freaking that gear wrench icon in chat. And I'm like, oh shit, boys, pause everything. We have guests. So I go to the hardest fucking level in the game, right, where I'm just like fucking the controller practically with this way spastic movements, right? I put on Beauty and the Beast, Be Our Guest on max volume, turn the game sound all the way off, and just fucking start making love to that controller at max capacity. And everyone's like freaking out, losing their shit. And the cop's like, guys, why is this guy trying so hard? And that was it.
Oh,
he called it Try
Hard. Holy fuck.
Hey.
And your name was already Trihex?
Yeah.
So he is a try-hard, boys. There we go.
So,
and that's how it happened.
I wonder if we could find that old forum post.
That is such a good story.
Not an emote. You did not have this as a fucking emote.
No, mate. I just did that with my eyes.
Wait, but that's the fucking best possible emote you could possibly.
What is that? It's
that
not.
Is a good emote.
What would that be?
Good.
It's like a look.
It's like Greeks watching you.
Bro, you're fucking sleeping, bro. This is a fucking fire emote.
I think it'd be like a watch emote, like I'm watching you or something.
It's ceiling cat masturbating or ceiling cat watching masturbate for 2018. I love it.
Oh,
bro, you gotta make that a fucking. It's so good.
What, this? Just go out.
It reminds me of like the faces where the eyes are popping out, like looking at something.
Okay, we'll see.
It's so good.
If somebody can make it into an emote, that makes sense.
Dude, make it a horizontal two-parter. That way,
oh my god, that would be scary.
Hey,
no, but it has to be that picture. That was perfect.
Does it bother?
Yeah, go on. Sorry. Carry on.
No, it's all right. No, hey, it's
does
your
it bother you?
It's your stream. No, I get it. No.
Oh god.
Does it bother you when you have staff just sitting in your chat and then they don't say anything? So like, for me, I'll like have staff in my chat and I'll like say, "Hey guys, hey, just say something." We're all a little on the edge, uncomfortable, and then they won't say anything. So like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Do you feel that way?
A little bit. Sometimes I get, but most of the staff that come in my chat are like mall cops.
Staff get out angry face is my favorite. Staff get out angry face.
I mean, staff. Most staff or admins, etc., they're just there to enjoy the show. They're not there to. Listen.
But look, real talk right now. I'm about to give you that Illuminati shit. You are dumb if you think that staff don't have invisible mode if they really want it to not be shown.
No, I know that. Yeah, I know
100%.
You can enable it yourself on Better Twitch TV. There's an
option. You can go invisible.
You can make it. You can make yourself invisible. So
I think the
staff are always watching.
The one thing that alarms me.
Staff are ready to Hassan chop us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a staff member that you don't know. So we always get Squishy in the chat, or we always get a couple staff members. That one random staff member, he's not invisible, and you're like, who the fuck is this and why?
Yeah, you're clicking on his channel, like going to see who he follows. Like,
oh my god! Go to the Twitter. You go. Hang on, guys. It's gonna go full cam mode for a second. I'm fucking on Googling this name. I'm on his Twitter, find out what he does for.
Yeah.
And then I go onto his Twitter. It says network engineer. I'm like. He can't bear me.
Oh my god!
You gotta realize Twitch has thousands of staff members with wrenches. Like if you're a staff, if you work for Twitch, you can have a wrench next to your name. So most of these people don't even have the power to they have the power to report you, but most people are just like working with doing art, and they have a wrench that they'll be doing the graphics for Twitch, or they'll be doing video projects or advertisement, and they're just watching the stream. They're not even there to ban or do anything. They have
funny story. I've got $525 here. I got five $25 subs. 3 of them are staff members.
Really?
Squishy.
You do know they could sub themselves for free?
No,
so I don't get any money?
Anil's been subbing my channel for like 3 years.
They know that you're gonna get banned soon.
Yeah,
so they're trying to
it will
you
tell you. Yeah, I'm telling you, mate. I think it was Pluto that subbed to me, and on the thing you could just sub for free because it said like on the page of all the people subbed to me, it just said like basically a fake sub.
Then why don't they just sub then?
With real money?
No. Like, why don't they sub to everybody?
Well, they can if they want, but obviously they do.
It's like only the people they like. It's like
Well, yeah.
Like,
Why would
you're
they?
gonna
Why would they
start-
go on your channel and sub to you if they don't
yeah,
like you?
if they don't like you.
Yeah, that.
Well, shit. I mean, maybe I thought I was friends with some people. I guess I'm not. I don't know. Maybe they don't like me.
I
wouldn't overthink it. It's similar to how you can make like Nightbot a fake sub just so you can use your sub emotes and commands.
Yeah.
It's that function but applied to a person.
Oh, you can do that to Nightbot. Oh, I thought you actually had to sub Nightbot to yourself.
Oh, come on, bro. You need to actually apply to my DMs, Greek. Jesus Christ.
Wait, really?
I could school all that shit, dude. Yeah.
All right, school me. You gotta school me. I'm trying to get schooled. I'm trying to try a little harder, if you know what I'm saying.
I got you, baby.
Hey.
I got, bro. Look at this, right? You can tell I'm a humble person. Or I try to be, because the first time I met you, Greek, it was in that line at the Twitch party, and you were screaming like a fucking. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go a little TOS here, like a fucking retard, like an autistic spastic retard. And I was like, if this is another goddamn IRL affiliate trying to get in my face, their fucking stupid ass trash Motorola camera with their garbage 240p quality, wanting to interview me about how it feels to be the emote, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking dick. But it was you, and I was like, hey, my boy, I gave you the love of my life right there, man. And now we're homies, because we always were homies.
But anyone else, you gotta punch.
I was screaming, try hard.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit off topic here, but at TwitchCon, dude, it was so fucking annoying, dude. It was TwitchCon the year IRL came out, so many fucking affiliates in my dick hole, dude, just like, interview it. I'm like, dude, you can't walk up to me without consent and just want to interview. Like I'm busy as shit right now. What the fuck do you want, dude? Like, that happened.
That was one of the I understand where he's coming from, boys. Listen, how would you like it if you're just trying to just chill, go to a party, and you have a bunch of just people coming up to you and asking you stupid questions? Like, even you guys,
coming up to you with camera
already rolling, expecting you to entertain, dance, like, no, you're not going to do that. So even the nicest person in chat could probably understand that if that happened to you. If somebody just put a fucking camera in your face, you'd get fucking pissed, believe me.
I didn't realize I didn't know there was that many IRL streams.
Dude,
it's affiliates. When the affiliate status came out, everyone's dick hard for partner now, so they're using any opportunity they can to get to a partner.
I'm not what do you guys think of the affiliate program?
On paper it's fine, but psychologically it's a little annoying, honestly.
Why? What would you say is annoying?
Because so the way it's structured, it's meant to like just blue ball you into wanting to get partner, and the problem is you're gonna have, within like 2 years, you're gonna have so many fucking partners that you're gonna need like a new thing to make the I don't want to call it the Illuminati of partner, like the actual top 1%,
like an elite partner,
like an elite partner. Yeah, because like if you've seen at TwitchCon, there's like the partner only lounge. It was a shithole, dude. It was so fucking crowded in there.
Bad.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You had people with 3 legs and 5 eyes oozing toxic waste from their.
It was just like.
You want more? Okay, so this is like, all right. So this is another real talk story here.
I fell asleep at a part of the lounge, mate. It was boring.
Oh yeah, it's whack. But that aside, though, there is always like these partner X Twitch staff mixers where you can like get real candid feedback on how Twitch is doing. You can just kind of like go there and actually suggest stuff that, and I always fight for the people. I always say, yo, we really need, I understand you can't do like big stuff right now, but what we really need is basic things. Like I need 3-year and longer sub badge. I need the ability to turn off the sub streak and make it 12 months supported, because credit cards expire, PayPal is
auto renew Amazon Prime. Prime.
They're not going to do that. I know why they're not going to do that.
What's going on with these sub bots? Like people getting a lot of subs that are
hey, come bot over my way, dog.
You could finish your point, Trihex. My bad. You could finish your point.
So all that happens here, and the problem is you have so many partners now. And this is already a problem 2 years ago, but it's going to be worse if the affiliates become partners now. Is that so often, dude, mind you, it's only an hour-long panel. They go there, and it's so many partners. We're just like, I've been a streamer for like 19 months now, and I still have like double-digit view count, and I feel like you're not doing enough to cater to my I'm in my backyard making woodcraft shit, and like I don't understand why you won't let me grow. Your fault for not growing and not my own. And can you make a woodcrafting directory for me, please? Please.
Don't make fun of E-Rob.
Dude, no. It's so many super specific niche baby rage nagging individualistic problems, not talking about site-wide actual problem solving shit. And it's like, dude, get the dick out your ass or vagina, whatever, Kappa Pride, whatever you want to do. Get it out your ass and work on your own thing, dude. Oh my god.
Hey, do you feel like this type of affiliate program, it kind of gives people a reason to go into it for the wrong reasons, if that makes sense? Like go in it like just to start, kind of like maybe I'm gonna start off so I can make money right away, kind of thing like that.
I would say, okay, so the achievements and the road to partnership is not inherently bad. The problem is currently Twitch right now, how the following page works, how the game directory works. The most important metric by a wide margin, way overblown here, is view count. Not density of unique chatters, not friendliness of chat, not any other metric. It's literally the only thing you can see in organized by is view count.
I know.
If that changed, then the partnership program would work better. But right now, with view count being we're only measuring dick length, not girth, not duration, not number of times your partner came, none of that. It's only dick length.
Well, that's all I got, man.
What would you do if they had an option if you could hide your view count?
Say it again?
Would you do it if there was an? Because I feel like all people care about is view count, not because I've seen loads of smaller streamers and their communities are amazing. Like it's way better than the bigger streamers' communities. Just because they have more viewers, it doesn't mean they're a better stream or a better streamer. It just depends on the situation. But what would you do if there was an option that you could hide the view count? Would you do it from everybody? Like you could press a setting, hide view count, and nobody could see your view count at all.
No.
Well, no, because that's only your own visibility, not the audience.
So
I get hype when the viewers are up. I get hype.
Really?
So do you guys look at your viewers while you're streaming? Like you look at the view count?
Sometimes, yeah. Most of the time.
I think as a streamer, your view count kind of tells you whether or not you're doing good or bad, and you need to change it up.
I don't think so. Yesterday I
just go off chat.
Yesterday I averaged like the lowest viewers. Like I think it's every Tuesdays or Wednesdays I have like a really bad viewer count. Yesterday was the worst day I've ever had. It was like 5-6K.
It was like only 9,000.
We did.
I had such a bad day, Daddy.
We did peak at 9K, yeah. But I'm just saying. Most it was like 5K, 6K, 4K, depending on the game. And honestly,
that's like my peak.
It was my best day as I've never got a donation day like that in my life. I got the most donations I ever had in a stream.
No, that is true. You're more intimate.
Yeah, and people fucking loved it, and I got more followers than I normally do, which was weird because I had less viewers, and I got a bunch of fucking subs. So it just doesn't make sense. I think viewers mean nothing if you really think about it. Like
viewers are only one metric, 100% that. Yeah. So you're asking me would I hide view count? So there's two things here. One, the Twitch mobile app already makes it to where when you go to a game directory, it actually shuffles order. It doesn't give you the highest view count because Twitch knows that's a big problem. The rich get richer. It's a snowball. Top 1% get all the view counts. They know the front page is a big problem too because you know how on the front page there's like the top 10 directories already listed there, like you know it's Fortnite, League, etc. There are users who are so dumb that they think that's the entire directory. They don't see the little small see more directory button at the bottom. That little text there, they don't see that. Like it's a small text against 10 big pictures. They think that only that there's 10 directories to even see because people are dumb. Like so, and that's a sizable chunk of them too. Believe me on that one. So the rich get richer, the rich continue to get rich, and the poor remain starving, buried deep in the directory.
Hey, that's me.
Is
view count right now.
I'm hungry.
So now, if there was any other thing like density of unique chatters at once, if there was like, I don't know, just anything like, or look back, right? I go to I see Greek's channel right now, buried in like, I don't know, IRL, some trash directory, and I see like 70 subs happen here in the last 40 minutes. You know, something like, ooh, that's a clickbait article or clickbait title. He's had 70 subs in the last hour. I'm gonna go over there real quick, see what's happening.
Yeah, there should be something. I don't know.
Any other kind of metric, yeah. And now these kind of suggestions here, I tell Twitch at the partner meeting, and people are like, "Damn, man, Travis, that motherfucker smart." I'm like, "Cool,
where'd you find this?"
Dude, I feel like the only way.
Dude, guys, Hyphonics is banned.
I know. Yeah, I know.
What for?
He told me.
Yeah, I got the message. I don't know what for.
I thought he was trying to get banned.
No. He's banned.
He wasn't?
Like I said, his way of streaming is not. Twitch don't like it really.
What
Didn't
exactly?
he have a big speech the other day about how he was like he's like I can't do anything on this platform. Let's just get. I thought he was kind of rallying to get banned.
But all I've known is Hyphonics, Dankquan and Rajj, their streams have been doing really well lately. And I think the way of going on to Trainwrecks' subject, he was saying how, you know, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and they get shuffled down.
You called him Trainwrecks?
Trihex. Sorry, I'm sorry, Trihex. So yeah, listen, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. You're very right. Train hard. You're very right on that. But I feel like the only way small streamers can really get exposure right now is not from Twitch, it's from other platforms like live stream fails and stuff. Do you guys agree?
No, I think live stream fails is one, but I think having your community share you, like, just amongst their friend groups and stuff is still
do you think that's
being on the GGX podcast?
Yeah, or the GGX podcast.
Why do you think I'm here, Greek, dude? I can't even get 2K viewers.
It's funny. Ever since these guys have come on the podcast, their streams have blown up. So
seriously,
I think Twitch should show like chat interaction as a percent.
So I might be the god. I've gained less views. You guys have gained more viewers.
Let me tell you something. I came on your stream for like an hour, gained like 2K maybe not 2K, but like 1,000 followers, and then the next day my view count increased by like 500 to 600 viewers. It was, I don't know.
Shout out GGX.
The Greek effect, man.
I give you so much credit. Podcast, and I woke up the next day depressed and wanting to.
Whoa, TOF, and you can't joke about that, mate.
I didn't say it.
Here's a picture of me at the Partners Lounge if you guys want to see. It's me sleeping with Dyrus. So I fell asleep and Dyrus took a little sneak picture. There's Pink Ward there. So yeah, you can see the Partner Lounge is just full of just like...
Hey, did you get your Coke bottle though?
No, I didn't, but I stole Reckful's.
Hey, I'm going to go get mine. Hold on, let me show you.
I stole Reckful's Coke bottle. I have his.
Let me get mine. Hold on.
I don't know where it is right now.
You also have my... What's with you on stealing everyone's shit, Greek? You've also got my he scammed a Twitch onesie off me because he didn't get one.
Bro, before he blew up, he asked me to borrow like $200, and I donated it to him. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I wasn't gonna give you that back. That's how I scam people." And I'm like, "I thought you really need a loan. I was just being nice."
Yeah, I'm a bit of a scammer, dude. I like doing that. It's fun. It's like gives me adrenaline rush stealing stuff.
10,000 bits.
Wait, what?
Is being edgy on Twitch?
Subi just gave me 10k bits, boys. Subi, thank you.
Thank you.
Subi says, "Say hi to the boys." Well, Subi just donated 10k bits. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Subi is he's from Dubai, I think. Is that right, Subi? He's he's from Dubai.
Let's see a million bits.
Thank you, Subi. Boys, give him a fucking Greek hour in the chat. Thank you so much
for
the support. Do you get more bits or donations, boys, between you all? I'll start off with Andy.
Donations.
Donations. I have a son who's very rich. His name is A7, and I can't even fucking fathom how much the guy fucking and he supported Chad the other night really big.
He gave me 15 grand on my birthday.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Dude,
he goes in. He sent me like fucking.
Hey, what's up?
Like
if you're is he watching now?
Yeah, you wish.
Hey,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I never fucking cry on stream. But 15k made me cry, and then I wasn't really crying from the donation. I was a bit teary, and then something that happened at the end of the night. Someone brought me a birthday cake for my fucking birthday, and I just like
that's cute.
I couldn't hold it in. I was so fucking.
I mean, it's not right. It's not. Listen, there's no. You don't have to feel ashamed that you cried on stream. But I feel like
still ashamed that you're.
I feel like these guys don't.
I don't want people to misinterpret me crying as like, because like I don't want people always baiting more donations or something like that.
Yeah, these people don't realize how much of an impact they make on our lives when they donate big amounts, because they are supporting us doing the things that we love. We love fucking playing games. We love entertaining. We provide good fucking content and they pay. It's brilliant.
Here's why A7 is the best person on Twitch to support. He will go into someone that has fucking 10 viewers, and I'm not talking about myself, and he'll drop thousands of dollars on a streamer even with 10 viewers, because he doesn't need to go into a 30k viewer
to get
stream
attention.
To get attention. He will. I hosted this kid that I really like. He has he had 20 viewers, 11 viewers, and A7 sent him thousands of dollars.
Really?
A7 is the reason I cleared $1,000 my first, within 12 years or 12 months of streaming on Twitch. That was my first month I cleared 1,000.
Really?
When A7 donated. Yeah.
This A7 guy, hey, A7. What? Oh
First
my
month I
god,
cleared
another 1,000 bits! He said, drop the bomb. Okay, Sumi,
no,
I know you're from.
again.
I know you're from. Listen, I know you're from Dubai, but there's no need to. We're not dropping any bombs here today.
So,
unfortunately, listen. Last week we did a drop the bomb where somebody drops a bomb. I'm kind of scared to do all that. Like
that wasn't last week.
Rajj Patel,
That
I
rare
love it, mate. Nice.
See?
Thank you so much, boys. Give him a love heart in the chat for the 10k bits. I appreciate you, dude. That is so much money. Thank you so much, Subi. And you've supported me before, so I do appreciate that. Thank you.
It's funny though. You earlier just now, like what you brought up here, your first month you cleared $1,000. That's actually a very similar measurement of sustainability that I used when I was trying to go full time. I said, okay, I can actually go full time doing Twitch if I was, and I will become poverty as shit. Like I'll lower my expenses here. If I can clear $1,000 a month, I'll live hella poverty and actually do it more often. Try to grow off of that. Yeah. So it's funny that you bring up the same thing too, because for a long while I was stuck at like, I was stuck at like 150 subs, making like I don't even know gas money every month. Really, it was hardly like anything.
Because they take a percentage. See, depending on how. See, I'm actually. I don't know if I can share this.
You're not supposed. Yeah.
Well, I get because it depends on the amount of subs. Let me be vague, okay? I can be vague. Depending on the amount of subs you get, is depending on how much of a cut you get from Twitch. So Twitch gets a cut of sub money, you get a cut of sub money. I know. I think it's 50-50 if you just affiliate, right?
Wait, are you not allowed to show your revenue page on Twitch?
No.
It's like a contract.
That's common. Yeah, that's common. Read your contract.
Come on, brother. Read your contract.
Dude, the lawyers are in here right now, just ready to drop.
Delete a VOD. Delete the VOD.
Am I able to one day negotiate my contract? Like, at what point can I negotiate?
Well, here, so am I even allowed to say what they're gonna do? I don't even think I can.
Y'all hot water right now.
Just kidding, brother. I'm just kidding. My bad.
Dankquan.
Dang, I'll talk to you off stream about it.
Dankquan, listen, hit up your partnerships manager and go, when can I get a better contract? That's it.
Okay. Talking about selling out. Okay. Who do I want to do it today? Who do I want to sell out for me? Chad? No. Who did it last week?
Dude, you've never let me sell out.
Trihex. Do you want to sell out for me?
I don't want to do it this time.
Do you want to sell out for me? Do you want to get some Twitch Prime subs?
Twitch Prime subs. Let's see here. What do I even say about that? All right. So, GGX boys in chat right now. Let me ask you a question, all right? So you're sitting here in chat, bare naked, no badges next to your name. Poverty as fuck right now. Did you know that if you take your mom's credit card, link your Amazon Prime account right now, you can exit the poverty realm at this point. You can climb from the shackles that are beneath you, tethering you to the ground, crawling on the knees like the filthy dog you are. You too can probably rise on the spectrum of autism like my boy GGX here and finally enter the realm of premium stupidity and be a world-class Twitch idiot along everyone else here. You too could spam Greek bro at any time.
Greek bro.
Greek bro, man.
You got it. Yeah, carry on. Continue. You got it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, dude, you too can spam the actual face of Twitch. Not Doc, not anybody else. This is the 2018 meta. You can rewrite the meta. This is us today. Join us today. What are you gonna do?
Thank you. Oh, they come pouring in. There we go. You got us about 10, 11. They're coming in. Oh, there we go. Good speech, dude. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Raj could do a speech, but
go on. Where's Raj at?
No, he's not. He's
not available. Here they come. They come pouring in. There
he can't come in for the
podcast. Like 3 subs every 2 seconds.
Oh, and I got a £44 donation.
If I can tell you a little small thing about that, Greek.
Yeah.
Your boys. Okay, so there's always everyone has subscribers, right? But there's a unique utility here in the emote meta where it's like, you proudly decree who's your stream senpai. Like you people, the minute you mention your name is mentioned anywhere else, what is the emote people spam to show that they are a Greek boy? And I swear it's the brow. It's always the Greek boy.
Yeah, true.
Dude, they immediately hit Greek brow.
I wonder what mine is.
That they are Greek is their stream senpai. It's who they because it's a big thing, right? Because like you only get 1 prime per month, so it's like. who do I piss it away on?
Yeah, it's the Twitch Prime. What do you think about Twitch Prime? Do you think that since they added it is such a great feature? Before Twitch Prime, having like 2,000, 3,000 subs, you were a god.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You were a god. Like, let me.
2K plus was like 2K, it was not common. Yeah,
you were, and I think Soda Poppin was like on 6K or 7K, and that was like god status. Because remember, everybody had to sub with their own money, which is completely different. Twitch Prime is just like you don't commit to anything. You just sign up, and after a month it unsubs you, and you can give it to somebody else.
So you asked this question here. There's 2 points I want to make about that. First is, I know early brought up here, Andy did, about like make Twitch Prime auto renew. I can go into detail about why, and this is not even like TOS at all, or
no.
Or
I asked Twitch why. They gave me an answer. I went to that summit thing where you could tell your theory too, but
okay. So I can explain why they don't have it auto renew on Prime, but also here I want to go into the concept of Twitch Prime itself and why the launch was stupid, but the idea is great.
Okay.
So first, the launch of it. Twitch Prime came out October 2016. I don't know why I know the date so well. I'm a little bit autistic on that front. But anyways, though, at TwitchCon 2016 in October 2016, Twitch Prime was announced and live that day, right? Big game changer. Literally, tens of thousands of subs able to be executed immediately that day. Problem is, anyone who was attending TwitchCon was not live to exploit this, right? For example, me, I wasn't home until 3 days later because they announced it on fucking day one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got all these broke motherfuckers who were home all weekend milking the shit out of Prime.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, yeah.
My God, dude. Yeah. So I get home and I'm just like, dude, wow, what's left to even get at this point? Holy fuck. But and the problem is many people milk their Twitch Prime on that day just because it was day one of it being available, right? So it's kind of like the meta changed to where you kind of have to. I believe it was October 16th, 2016, and many people are probably around that day because they used it on that day. So you have to think here the 16th of every month is whenever most people have. You'll notice if you look at your sub stats, like what's the day people milk the shit out of Prime site wide and whatnot. So the meta started because of that, and because they did that stupid launch, those who attended got fucked over, and those who were home got like several hundred at minimum.
Yeah, I remember that, dude. I remember when Twitch Prime first came out, it was insane. Have you seen Ninja and how many subs he's got?
Listen,
he has over 100K subs.
I don't want to talk about people that earn more money than me, Greek.
With one car.
He's going to be a millionaire by the end of this year. He probably is. He's going to be a millionaire.
He's already probably.
He's probably a millionaire very soon. Because think about how much money is that?
The Illuminati math?
Here,
okay,
literally
135K.
I just opened up his stream right now. I just opened up his stream right now. All right, control.
He gets like three subs every 2 seconds.
Here's the screenshot, and you can show it on stream. Here's a screenshot of his chat that I just opened up. There's more subs going off than there is people typing in the chat.
I know. Okay, let's do the math. Let's do the math. How much?
I already know the math here.
Oh, you already know the math? Come on.
Yeah.
Probably
because if I do the math for you here, it's going to be Illuminati. Here's the actual
answer.
It's
like $500,000 close to it.
It is $706,000 a month.
Because he's on. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. How many subs did he have?
I quit.
Here,
I don't want to reveal how I got that number, but that's the number.
Not gonna mention who because of TOS. But how'd you guys feel about the particular popular person that was threatening to dox people in game?
Oh yeah, that was weird. Yeah. I don't know if we should talk about that actually.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
But, yeah, I do know what you mean.
Wait, he was threatening to dox,
like
doc.
Yeah, like leak their.
No, nothing.
Yeah, I was just gonna explain what docs.
Dude, you gotta understand, mate. It's listen. I can sympathize with the doc a little bit, mate, because he gets stream sniped all the fucking time, and when you're just trying to stream,
they pull a Greek.
When you're just trying to stream and entertain, and some people are just trying to get a fucking attention, just like, yeah, it's funny, it's a meme and whatever, but. You could just say, oh, that's the worst he's got. He's got a perfect dream job. Who cares about a few stream snipers? But when you're getting stream sniped for 6 hours a day, it gets to you eventually. You gotta remember.
People are fucking assholes. Obviously, instead of saying little funny jokes, ribbing people, they're gonna take the most shitty thing that happened in your life, and maybe you're at fault. That's fine. but something so serious about your real life, and people are just gonna like shit on you for it, and like that has to get frustrating, especially
sure.
if it's such a big topic.
Isn't there a streamer mode in Fortnite that makes it so you can't get sniped? Because I'm pretty sure he's not using that mode for some reason.
Yeah, I think they added that mode for him.
Yeah, and why doesn't he use it? I remember watching one of the clips, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to use it." Like,
Subi, thank you for the 100 bits.
If he's gonna complain about being sniped, why doesn't he just use the feature in place to stop snipers from hitting him?
I don't know what.
There's so many aspects to this story that just don't work out. I don't know. I mean, he's the face of Twitch. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to get banned.
Yeah,
but, I mean,
we're just kidding. Just kidding, by the way. Just kidding, by the way.
This is all hypothetical. We're all just having fun, chilling, and
if we're not if we're not being disparaging and we're not insulting people, we should be able to have a fucking discussion on this platform. If not, fucking ban me. Like we can talk. We can have a fucking discussion. You know, I'm not saying Greek God, you're a fucking piece of shit loser. I hope you fucking fail at life. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we could have a discussion about people, and if we can't, then I don't want to be here.
Now, before we derail further here, there was 2 points we're still getting to. I hadn't got to why the Twitch Prime auto renews or doesn't auto renew, but you also guys now brought up Ninja, and I wanted to bring up a factor here of why he's gone so viral that people are underestimating here, and that is the fact that he's getting mostly Prime subs, right? And the thing about that is because there's the Fortnite loot tethered this month to Prime reward.
Prime. Yeah, that's why we're getting it. Mm-hmm.
So now there's a new meta now where it's like if depending on what Prime loot is scheduled for Twitch Prime, if anyone ever gets advance word of what happens there, you can like spend 3 weeks grinding that game or getting good or relevant or however.
Oh, that's true.
And recreate the ninja scenario.
Oh,
so that's going to be a new meta now.
Okay, so so if it's like we're doing PUBG.
Who invited this 200 IQ guy on this podcast?
Because this guy he's playing 8D chess, boys. No,
it's gonna be the new meta, man.
He's got 8D chess, dude. He's in another dimension. He knows the future. Boys,
yeah, it's like how Greek sniped everyone to get to where he is now. You're just sniping.
It does help that he's good at the game as well. It does help that he is actually a god at the
He's been
game.
good at video games so long. Like I remember watching Ninja back in Halo 3, just dominating people.
I wish you would dominate.
So you're saying like if there's a PUBG, if there's PUBG skins coming out soon. Subi says he donated another 5k bits.
Don't worry, I already thanked him for you since you're bad at
He said ask Trihex if he can drop the bomb. Oh God, I don't think he wants to do that. I don't want to. Listen, it's you have to. I don't want to ask him. He's a special guest, boys. We don't want to. These guys are IRL streamers. These guys are IRL streamers. They do that sort of stuff for this. We just play games, all right. We'll pass the drop the bomb. Okay, we just play games. I'm done with that. I'm done with that IRL stuff. To be honest with you, boys. I'm trying to get away from it. Every time I do it, I always end up getting banned, mate. I don't know why.
Gotcha. So it's when I show my ball sack, make it look like the bat wing, and then like Photoshop it so it looks like something not that.
Yo, I almost had you know how Twitch has the no tolerance on nudity last night? That's so hard where I live because every Australian wants to get their dick out, man. And I had 2 situations last night streaming where someone got their dick out, and I was so quick on the hands. I was drunk, but I was ready, you know. So fucking monka-esque.
What's that picture behind you?
You cut me off.
Trihex. What's that picture behind you?
That's my anime shit, yo. That's
Did you make that?
No, I didn't. It's my inspiration. It is a really, really good anime / manga called Bakuman. That is the main character, Mashiro. He's a middle school student whose dream is to become a world-class artist, and he is relentless on it day in and day out. And then 5 years later, he becomes a professional manga artist, so and is one of the best in Japan.
That is, you love your anime, don't you?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. It is.
I like the chair you got, Trihex. That looks more comfortable than the DX
baby.
Racers.
Tempo Storm.
Yeah. Look, man. We can't talk about this on stream, man.
Oh, I don't know.
Y'all on my ass right now about that.
I like the chair.
I like your ass. Yo, Trihex. Can you recommend a kind of like a normie anime movie besides like I really do like Studio Ghibli, like the Spirited Away shit. What's like a normie anime feature that's actually like really good?
Goddamn, normie anime feature that's actually really good. I feel like Akira, you would fuck with Akira pretty easily.
I've seen Akira. That's like super old school. Yeah.
Okay.
I watched Pokemon. Is that anime?
Yeah.
You know, I had friends who didn't think that Dragon Ball Z was anime. They thought it was an American-made cartoon.
Really?
For the longest
Really?
time. I'm not gonna say names, but yeah, I was like, you fucking dumbass, dude.
I didn't know you were friends with dumb people.
I watched
Well, it's like IRL,
One
like
Punch
Louisiana
a lot.
friends.
I don't know.
I'm just joking.
I watched the first 6 episodes of One Punch, and I kind of like it. That's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's watched that. That's as far as I go with anime.
One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to do the fattest thing ever. Because I'm a fat fuck who really loves food and traveling. There's an article that shows you all the places you could eat that's in Spirited Away, like all the type of food, and like a tour through China to like eat all the bomb food that they ate in Spirited Away. I think that's kind of cool. I'm fat, sorry.
No, hey, look. Before we do that, fam, you, Andy. I want an IRL stream. I want to come out to LA, or I believe it's in LA. There is this. I heard there's this like legendary gourmet grilled cheese restaurant where it's like they make like 50 kinds of grilled cheese sandwiches. Just like, like I wanted to do that with you still.
What time is it for wet?
You a sushi fan or no?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Sushi, ramen, pho, like
sushi in LA is.
Here he goes on about his sushi again. He loves his sushi. Andy loves his sushi. He took me to where did you take me for my birthday? Some sushi place. It was really nice. Oh no, it wasn't. It was Korean food.
We went to Korean barbecue.
That was really nice. That Korean.
That was a fun night, man. That was
Andy just took me to the best sushi I've ever had a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah,
the best sushi I have ever had.
It's one of the best in LA. It was like a $400 check, dude. Because we went in, we ate there for like an hour.
You don't care about best. This is the one thing with Andy. If you're his friend, he doesn't give a shit. He's gonna spend a lot of money on good ass food. Like he doesn't care.
Yeah,
like, you live life.
Food's bomb, yo.
Yeah, you live life luxurious. That's for sure.
Well, I really do, but I don't understand why.
What's happened to Chad? He's fell asleep. Chad, wake up. Are you okay? What time is it in Australia?
5 a.m, Greek.
Did you wake up especially for this?
Well, I was like, you hadn't started yet, so I was like, I'm gonna go to bed, and then you spam messaged me and woke me up like 40 minutes into my sleep.
That's it. It's commitment, mate. That is commitment for the talk show. Look at that hair. Look at Dankquan's hair. What is that?
You like it?
Is that a fashion statement? Are you a cheater?
I have bald spots.
You don't have bald spots.
Oh damn! Dude.
Wait, are they actually bald spots?
It's bald spots.
Wait, really?
No, it's not. It's like
that looks like it, doesn't it? That's what you have to do if you're an IRL streamer. You have to, dye your hair, do all this fun stuff.
I enjoyed this though.
Okay, so today's
thing is this is real life content.
So today's what's the word? Theme was meant to be topic. It was meant to be what do you guys do when you have no content? What's your go-to? My go-to is GTA. That's my go-to when I have no content. If I have no content, boys, we're playing GTA today. Let's go. So what? I started with Andy. What's yours? What's your go-to if you have no content?
Eating.
Eating.
I'm gonna rejoin the call.
I'm gonna be real. At least you can't hate me for being real, Twitch chat. Come on.
So eating is your so you would say you're going out for a meal, just sitting with the camera is your go-to.
But it's dope because it's intimate. I could stare at chat. I could do something I love, which is eating. And, like, it's a good back and forth. Sometimes when I stream with, like, a bunch of people or walking down Hollywood Boulevard, you don't really get a nice, like, back and forth with chat. I did a thing, too, where I invited, like, 5 or 6 viewers out, and I brought them to Koreatown, and I bought them dinner. And it was so sweet. I was just drunk, and I go, everybody who's in LA or Cali, mail me your ID, cross out your info so I know you're actually from California and you're not trolling me. And I picked 6 people and I brought them out to Koreatown and we all like did a stream and I took them out to dinner. It was fun.
Okay, so that's your go-to. Now, if I have to say, if I've run out of content, normally I rap about stupid stuff and it's got to be Kappa Pride rap. So that's what I do when I've run out of content, and I play GTA. So if you see me rapping about Kappa Pride stuff, I'm playing GTA.
I'll suck your cock.
You know I'm having a bad day. You know I'm having a bad day. Yeah. What about you, Mr. Patel?
Usually when I'm running out of content, I do this thing that I did yesterday.
What's
And
that?
I just repeat. Like, the thing is like, if you mix up the people, you change things very slightly, you can do the same things, but you just got to change certain components of it so it feels different.
Okay.
I try to just go to different places and act like I belong.
That's
I go to like random shit and pretend like I fit in.
So you that's what you do for when you run out of content?
Yeah, I just go somewhere and fit in.
Do you not do like your what's the word? What the hell are you doing, Andy? Do you not do like you sit down and do desktop streams? Is that what you do?
I mean, nah. Recently I've been playing Fortnite. I'm trying to I want to build like the amount of people that'll watch me play video games as well.
Okay.
Because at one point I didn't think that I could do that on stream and be successful, but it's like I'm sure it is possible. I realize it is possible. Like people will watch. Yeah, type shit.
So you have to keep on grinding. Yeah. Right now I'm at a state where I'm trying to get an equal amount of people to watch me play games and do IRL stuff. I have two audiences. I have the IRL audience that watch me do IRL shit, and I have the gameplay audience. And I'm trying to get away from the IRL shit. So,
why? You mean IRL at your desk?
Yeah, no, IRL on camera. Okay. So what about
no, I was actually being serious. I wasn't even making fun of you because I know you do IRL section where you're like at your desk, you're doing recaps and you're doing shit. I swear to God, I wasn't.
Actually,
I really love going outside.
You guys might laugh, but I'm actually going viral as you speak. So
really?
There's these channels. Yeah, there's these channels who steal my videos, and what's his name? Red Cinema.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Okay. I'm actually going viral, boys. So on YouTube, reacting to videos is a huge thing. Okay, watch this.
Is that what I should do to grow my YouTube?
Look at this, mate. A few of my videos have gone fucking viral. Hang on. A few of my videos here.
I would love to do a stream where Trihex trains me.
One of my videos of just me reacting, 500,000 views. Another one, 400,000 views. Another one, 300,000 views. Like I'm talking about. I'm gonna be the next Jake Paul, dude. I'm telling you on YouTube. I'm kind of a viral sensation right now. I'm getting all. Look, I told you, boys. These normies are loving me, mate. If I keep on reacting to videos, one day.
If you get.
Yeah, go on.
If you start reacting unironically to shit for money, I will disown you as a friend.
Oh well, mate. I'll be the next Jake. I'll be dabbing on them next thing.
Yo, guys, what do you? I don't care if anyone steals this idea, but what do you guys think about this idea? Say I go to like Japan and I do a month of streaming. What if I stream, but I have like a high quality like cameraman film everything I'm streaming, and instead of on YouTube putting like the actual shitty quality stream online, put like high def like fucking 1080p footage that the cameraman took and do a chat overlay.
Okay.
Like Raynad?
I love Raynad.
What does Raynad do?
I guess
Raynad's
the quality of
like a really like expensive, really expensive, high quality.
Did you say his boxing stream yesterday? That was so.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
I'm talking about like actually like a fucking HD camera that's not streaming. That's just shooting.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Why don't you just use that to stream, or is that not possible?
It's not really possible. I'm talking about like like a fucking A7 II or just like a GH5.
Raynad streams in perfect crisp 4K.
Yeah. Twitch is working on that though. I got to use that for Anime Expo actually. I got to use it.
Well, I've used the backpack before, but there's no Twitch overlay of that. You can.
I want Twitch to give me a backpack.
That is true.
I want Twitch to give me a backpack.
You don't want to go outside. You just said
the fuck?
They would never.
I want to go outside.
Why would they give me a backpack? Go on,
bro. You're on the Illuminati.
You're gonna sit down and do recaps with.
I'm on the what list? Excuse me.
Don't worry, Greek. They wouldn't give me a backpack at TwitchCon either.
They did give me a backpack at TwitchCon, but when they gave it to me, they didn't seem very willing. They were like shaking as they gave it. Be careful with this, Greek. Don't break it. And I was like, I just spent a month with Ice, so I was already doing the arm thing. They were scared. They were like scared I was gonna fling the camera.
Didn't you get a ban from that? Didn't you get a ban from that?
I got a 7-day ban for being disrespectful. Yes, I don't want to get into.
I remember. I mean, I don't want to say who was talking, but I remember the whole like the confrontation.
Look at your doggy.
Hey,
Little dog. Is that an exercise machine he's on?
No, that's my DDR pad.
I'm not sure no way you have a Dance Revolution thing.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I don't see Trihex's camera. It's just black.
Yeah, Trihex. I'm gonna have to ask you, Trihex. It's your turn. So what do you do when you run out of content? When you're out of content, you have nothing to do. You're bored, and what's your go-to? What do you normally do? You rap? Do you sing? Do you see Ice Poseidon goes run?
Actually, you know what's funny? All of y'all have these really good ideas for whenever you want to do things and you're out of ideas. I actually, My go-to for a long while was Mario Maker, even though I was bored shitless of it. No, that was way back when though. That was like 2016 shit when Mario Maker was viral and whatnot. These days, I typically kind of a boring answer. I pre-plan everything. I figure out what I'm gonna do like 6 days in advance because I stream with the agenda of getting better at the game I'm playing.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm gonna do practice on these 4 days. I'm gonna do a run on these 2 days, and we're gonna do the draw anime tits on fucking Saturday, and I'll be off Sunday. I'm good.
He loved these anime drawings. You need to. Can you draw me with tits?
You already have tits.
Okay, can you just draw me then?
I can try, yeah.
One thing I wanted to add: did you guys hear about these popular YouTubers creating like a union? Wait, one thing I wanted to add: did you guys hear about the popular YouTubers creating like a union to talk to the higher ups? Do you think big streamers could do that on Twitch, or do you think that'll be something?
Man, that would only ever work if like all of the Illuminati top streamers ever did it, and the problem is like, why would they care? They're clearing over $500,000 a year. They don't give a fuck. They have enough money to solve all their fucking problems. Give me an example here. Why would any streamer who's clearing over $500,000 a year join this union?
That's a good.
They already have the money they need for like savings, house paid off in a year, security, they're docs proof, they're everything proof. Why the fuck would they, the ones with the most power, stop streaming on something as momentum based as Twitch for fuckity fuck us?
I know, dude.
So there's a problem, right?
Like I'm saying, you're on you think on a whole another level. Like
8D chest.
You got that 8D chest.
Now on that note here,
try hard clap.
On that note here, you're asking about what does the difference here also is that you're saying the YouTubers are creating a union. That kind of actually needed because you can't get to a real person. Here you can your name dropping Hassan and other you got Neil and other staff members who are regularly actually speaking and responding to shit. If you're a YouTube guy, a main YouTube guy, you don't get dickety fuck for a response to anything. It's all automation, garbage.
I feel like if big Twitch streamers came together though, they could clear up the vagueness in the TOS. Like they have the power to
yes, let's come together.
Let's come together.
Man, okay. So I can counter that argument too, but it would require me to name drop some people.
It's all good.
Yeah, like this is like a super duper like
it's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, I can also bring up why that wouldn't work, but it would require me to bring up the people.
I guaranteed if we made our own union, so if we as a group right now made our own union and we, had meetings and stuff, we could make a difference. If all big streamers come together and made a union,
instead of making it the weekly GGX podcast, we can call it the weekly uni meeting. We can stream the meetings.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so,
and then every week it gets bigger and bigger.
This done to Twitch, and if we don't have it done, we'll take our business elsewhere.
Are we prepared to walk away?
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. No, but they know that. They know that.
Here's the unfortunate. This sounds good.
We walk.
This sounds good when I'm smoking that good ganja, but when I give it the 8D chest treatment here, I could shit on all that for you. I can tell you why this would not work and why it's a bad idea. If you want to hear the bad news about why it's bad.
Go on.
You do want to hear this?
Yep, let's hear it. Yeah.
All right, so first thing
show. Let's go, baby.
So for me to properly roleplay here, I need to know exactly. Okay, so let's say you get a union. Let's say you got like 10 Greek-sized streamers that want to form a union, right? Okay, what does your union want out of Twitch? I'm Twitch. I will shit on it right now. what are you fighting for? You're mad about TOS not being specific enough?
Yeah, I'll say my first complaint would be
unban Ice Poseidon.
No, I'd say
No,
my first complaint would be you know, you need to go easy on the rules. The rules are too, and I want staff to talk to streamers more and be more, you know, connected.
Okay, sure. So let's go over that real quick then. So I can throw some facts here. So one, we're at a point now where we have cult mass followings like Forsons, where they are able to spam endlessly their sub emote of choice to manipulate the top emote rankings. They are not just doing it in his chat, doing it in other people's chats. So much so that Tower One had to actually ban Forson E because it was so rampantly spammed in other people's chats, derailing, interrupting, and disrupting their content. That we need to hold the leaders accountable for all the spam and culture that they're consentfully allowing in their own communities, overlapping to other communities. So we need to hold someone accountable. So we're gonna hold the leaders accountable now. So that is why that is there at this point.
Okay.
That's why we need new TOS going on from there.
Okay, I got something for you.
You want to keep going on that? That's just like one example, but I can keep going. Again, this is not what I'm saying. This is what they're gonna say. But go on.
So yesterday on my stream, I had like the chat was like just ripping apart one of my guests, and I just shut the stream off because I was afraid that not only is bullying wrong, but I was afraid that like because the new TOS, like, am I responsible to shut that down? So like I'm talking sub mode, the whole chat, everything.
Just put it in sub.
But even my subs were going crazy. Everybody.
This is what you do.
Well, that
it was pandemonium.
start timing people out.
So this is what you do. You put it in sub mode, and then you say mods. I'll do for example. Mods sub mode it, and then they can still talk. So you go mods, put it in emote mode only. And then all they can do is spam dance games. And if they get offended by a few dance games...
I know, but like for my stream, can I go for 4 hours with, you know, it's like I had no choice, you know? I don't want to kick the guest off because then I'm like validating what they're saying, you know? It's like...
So like they can't say shit if it's sub mode, and that's how you moderate it. And you put it on RK9 mode so they can only do one dance game and then they're fucked.
Right. Yeah, well, my mods don't do shit. I have 225 mods in my chat.
What? And none of them do shit.
And none of them do shit.
You can get banned now. You can get banned now if your mods are trash. By the way, just saying.
Oh shit! Should I do a mass demod then?
You need to do a mass demod because
Let's go over that. Okay, so the reason there's a principle about why your mods don't do shit right now. All right, I'm gonna give you a fun story here.
Okay.
You're in an elevator. You and another person. That person in the elevator. Two people. One of them. That person faints on the floor. What do? You call 911. You treat that person. If there are 9 people in an elevator and one person faints, everyone looks at each other. It's now a shared responsibility. It's a social principle.
That's true.
Okay.
So when you give out mob like it's fucking candy, of course.
You said it was a fun story though.
Did I say? No, I didn't.
Hold on.
That's a fun story. Like
you're right.
Way earlier.
I used to. This was way back. Way back. I used to have, and this is way back. So I don't do this anymore. If there's any staff watching, this is not allowed anymore. But I used to have this program called the Rajj Royalty Program, and you would donate $50. This is like 2013.
You did, and you paid for mod. Oh my
you would get mod. You would get a shout out. You would get a follow on Twitter. This is a long time ago. This is before I had a sub button. It was the Rajj Royalty Program, and everybody would donate. And so and like you could.
How long was the subscription for? Maybe it's outdated.
That's why you have 225 mods.
It was for life. It was a life.
Oh no! They could sue you.
You were a Rajj royalty member, and this is a long time ago. I have since discontinued the program, and it is no longer with us. But this is before I had a sub button. So this is like it was really hard to get a sub.
225 times 50 is 11,000. You made 11.
No. I mean, I don't remember how much. I don't think people were.
I had a lot of money.
I mean, I don't want to say, but it's a lot. Believe me.
But it was, yeah. I stopped doing it. It's not allowed, and I would never say, don't do that. That's bad.
Dude, I should do a royalty program. If you donate like £100, you get like a special. They should do that. Honestly, they should give donators something. If a donator, you can let a donator have like a special emote that they use if you donate a certain amount, because they have it for They have it for subscribers. Why do they do it for bits?
Okay. So
they should do it for bits.
I can give you every not fun answer you want here. The reason why that's not a thing is because it's yet another feature that caters to my echo.
What's that?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
Chad.
Yeah.
We can hear it.
Fix your
Oh,
shit.
my bad.
Your
my
mic's
bad.
so
Sorry,
bad.
my bad.
Your mic's so bad.
Yeah, let me go back on my computer. Sorry, I had to have a cigarette and shit. I didn't want to leave the stream. I didn't want to miss out on anything. Hang on.
Yeah, go on. So go ahead.
Okay. I'm sorry. So the what's saying again? Oh, yeah, right. So the reason why there's no loyalty program for big buck donators and whatnot is because you look at it from the whole Twitch sphere, not just on your viewpoint here. It's yet another feature that caters to the top 1% of streamers who already have big following, big view count, and it just makes them make more money. Like small streamers, you gotta think, okay, all right, like context here, Greek. When you say you want X feature or Y thing, you gotta think that there are 3.3 million active broadcasts on Twitch. That is anyone who logs in and streams once a month or more, right?
Yeah.
3.3 million, including 100K affiliates right now and growing rapidly.
Jesus.
There are 21.5 thousand Twitch partners with the verified badge, right? The big dick check mark, right? So we're in the 1%. We're in the top 0.1%.
That's
so, and now, mind you, though, most of those partners are like, I don't want to sound facetious here, but like 70 viewer, whatever, who just kind of like finesse into partnering at 100 viewer average, and they kind of haven't grown since then. That's a lot of them. Us guys right now with the actual view count, community following, all this stuff here, we are in like the 0.001%. You know what I mean? So whenever you bring up shit that happens for us, you're just furthering us getting rich, us making money, and further like plummeting those who are not growing here.
True.
That's kind of the problem.
But
that's how it's going to be interpreted as when you say those kind of things.
But does it come down to at the end of the day, the content that they're producing? Maybe they're not differentiating themselves enough. Maybe they're not networking enough. Maybe they're not doing some of those things. Obviously, there's only so much you can do to get somebody, up. At the end of the day, it's just sometimes it's just not in the cards, like something.
Yeah, that is true. That's a lot of them, but at the same time, it's.
I mean, I'm sure there are some.
I mean, let me ask you a question. So let me ask you a question here then. If you were a Twitch streamer in 2018, what would you tell someone who's got like a 15 view count affiliate Twitch right now? What is your
IRL? Do IRL.
RuneScape.
Really, dude?
I would say drop YouTube videos.
The RuneScape community is ridiculous.
Yeah, RuneScape is very
RuneScape is good.
well.
RuneScape has gave birth to Grow Score, Ice Poseidon.
It's not easy, though. It's
Rajj
not
Patel.
easy. When you're at the bottom of every directory, you don't know anybody, you can't collab with anybody. It's like
that's why I want people to be like do like more of like adopt a streamer type thing. Like every like first of the month.
I'm adopting all you guys. There we go.
No.
You have a really big streamer that hold on, let me finish. You have a really big streamer that actually supports, like they scroll through different sections, they find a streamer that has 10 viewers, 20 viewers, and they host them every day for a week. Because a lot of these big streamers, they don't give a fuck that people are struggling on Twitch. They don't give a fuck that small streamers aren't making money.
We've done that, Andy. We did that to Chef John Reed, and now
I know.
I got an idea.
I'm not saying we don't do it. I'm saying the people who have 30K views. Shout out to Shroud, because Shroud actually helped make somebody's career off of like one fucking host. And like, I wish more people with his view count would like just be like, you know what? I could make somebody's life. I could give them a fucking career, and like, maybe
I got an idea.
The community a little bit more.
How about a show? Call it Twitch's Next Top Streamer, and then bring on people that are. I thought about this. I wanted to do this called Twitch's Next Top Streamer, and then have a competition from streamers that are just trying to get like up, and then like all of a sudden people choose, and then the audience chooses you. And then you go and like...
That's cool, but that's a whole production, and then you're asking big streamers to take time out of their regular stream to do this like whole fucking production.
Not only that, but with
there's already something like that.
The reason why big streamers don't typically host is that it's more disruptive in most cases here. Like if you bring
I heard that, but I think that's bullshit, man.
Not for me.
I'm scared to host. I'm scared to host people just because, like, if some people don't like them, they're gonna go in there and say "fuck you," you know, and I'm gonna get banned.
Yeah, but don't
so
host some like fragile fucking girl making like sculptures of her fucking vagina. Like go to like some like little like funny like edgy dude doing IRL or playing a game and just watch a stream for 10 minutes and be like, you know what? I'm gonna make this fucking kid's day. He's gonna get more followers than he's ever had in a year in one day, and it just feels good to do that, man.
Now, so you say that, okay? Let me again. I'm gonna defend that point here one more time. Here, you host somebody. You host some, I don't know, some 15 viewer fucking kid who's doing some dank shit. Next day, he was doing an exception. He's actually a full-time Minecrafter as a kid streamer. And then your chat, they get rowdy in there. They go back there a second day. He gets like, 400 viewer boost, and they start like fucking with him. They pick on him. They call him, fat, dumb, retarded, whatever. And then he gets doxxed because he has like all this information. That's really
my community is not that toxic. I mean, I definitely have people coming in.
Mine is.
Well, not saying yours, but like you're held accountable when you have if you're Soda Pop and you have like your 11K viewers or whatever, and you host some small person and whatnot. You're accountable. You're gonna get held accountable.
Dude, the people who have 30,000 viewers have a normie fucking fan base that are really not that bad usually, though.
To me, it seems like it's an unneeded risk.
I feel you.
I agree that they should be reward. We should help them out more. I do actually, but that people should help people more often and shit like that. But like. If you look at, you got to think here, if you have 30K viewers, you have a stream manager, you have staff, you have like a full-time emote artist, you got a full-time fucking everything, and you think, I'm pretty sure the manager says, nah, fuck that fam, don't host anybody because it's not even worth the drama. The only thing that come out of this is bad, more than good.
What if you go in a stream, watch somebody for 10 minutes and be like, hey man, you're really cool. I don't want to bombard you, but if you're down to get hosted by a few thousand people, it might get a little out of control. Do you want it? I bet you 99 out of 100 people would say, yes, fuck it, give it to me. Because so many people are struggling. And it's like, if you don't get the host and you're making like $0 fucking a month, to have a risk to maybe be like, oh, chat's being a little edgy to possibly make their fucking career and boost their career. It's worth, dude. It's fucking worth it.
Yeah, you're always gonna get that. Some people, even if like
So Doc should host somebody.
I think every big streamer should host people because when you're offline, you're not doing anything with those viewers. You could fucking kickstart a whole fucking career, and I've seen it happen. And I've tried to help people too. I don't have a big fan base like some of the fucking crazy big streamers, but I still made a difference in a lot of small streamers.
Think of it this way. Maybe you won't benefit anything from hosting somebody from the start, but if that guy grows and becomes bigger than you, one day he's going to host you back. Like, that'd be amazing.
And who cares? Don't expect anything in return. Just don't be a dick. You're making tons of money. Pay it forward.
For example, Summit and Ninja. Ninja used to be the smallest streamer, and Summit used to host Ninja all the time. And now Ninja is the biggest streamer than Summit. I can remember when Ninja had like 5K, 4K, 5K views.
You guys say all this hosting stuff like it doesn't happen. It's happened heaps of times. Heaps of
streamers.
No, it
does. It does.
Tim the Tap Man, look how big he was. He was just a mod in Soda Public Stream. Like it happens. It fucking does. What the hell is that?
Everybody interrupts Chad, even the dog.
Listen, I will put that dog.
I won't stop TS.
Who was that?
I will put it in the pound. I will put it in the pound.
I got PTSD from that.
Not to say this as a deterrent. Not to say this as a deterrent, but I remember there was like a 12-year-old kid. He got a shout out. He went from like a couple of hundred subs to 90K to 180K, and then he ended up getting like swatted and shit. But I mean, I guess that's not the shout out's fault. Or
listen. Twitch is a very oversaturated platform. Same with YouTube. There's hundreds and thousands of people. Greek, shut up.
Go on.
There's hundreds and thousands of streamers on this platform. There's heaps of fucking people streaming. What's going to make you stand out from old Joe Blow, mate, that's streaming Fortnite down the road as well? All right? You got to bring something unique. You got to bring something special to your stream or someone else's stream to grow, okay? Because if you're a boring old cunt playing Fortnite at some low rank, not doing proper commentary over your game, you're not going to get noticed, okay? So it's about finding that gem out of the rough, okay?
Yeah.
And giving them a host. Give it to people that deserve it.
Heaps, by the way.
Heaps Andy.
Heaps Andy. Look at his.
I don't get it.
Because you say heaps all the time.
What is a heap?
I say heaps.
Lots, like lots.
Listen, I haven't slept in 24 hours. What am I doing here?
Oh God. Okay. All right. That's enough.
I shouldn't have woken up.
Jesus.
You guys are bullying me.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I don't know if you guys agree, but YouTube right now are advertising on like billboards and shit. They've been doing it for like years now. When is Twitch gonna fucking advertise, mate? They don't. When have you ever seen a Twitch billboard? You see YouTube billboards all the time. When's Twitch gonna fucking pull their hand out their ass and start advertising so we can get some more viewers? We want some more viewers.
Actually, I have a meme for this. So I got approached for God knows what reason by an Australian charity group, and they're doing I don't know. Do you guys have EB Games in your country? EB Games is the biggest game store. Is the biggest game store in Australia. They're making a poster of all the people that participate in this charity event, and they're going to hang up all these posters and advertise the streamers at EB Games.
Okay.
For people that work with this charity, so it's a thing that's happening. It's just very small, and they're still working.
Is it with Twitch?
It's directly through Twitch. It's with
mate. I'm talking about in the middle of LA. I've seen like YouTube stars. What's her name? I think she's Indian. Maybe she's Indian.
I just don't think it's in Amazon's budget.
What's her name?
Mate.
Super something.
Superwoman.
Yeah, and there's the other girl that's with the Daybreak. What's his name? David.
Hey guys, I'm eating tuna fish today. If
yeah.
you've ever had
What's that
fish,
other one?
Please comment below.
What's the other girl? Yeah, I know. David.
YouTube's gone super mainstream with their YouTube Red series, like the crap sort of thing. Like that's what YouTube's
they're
YouTube.
all over, mate. They're all over.
YouTube Red was
very
failing
Hollywood.
so much, though. Is it good? Is it winning now?
It's very they're going very Hollywood. Like everything is so. YouTube is.
Yeah, I mean that is the way to go, mate. We should be going fucking Hollywood. We are like 5 years behind YouTube in content.
No, YouTube.
Wise.
Yeah, but YouTube is so fucking. The people on it are so unlikable. They're so like fucking quote unquote professional. They're so like dick riding mainstream Hollywood, and they're so uninteresting and boring. But
they get views
Twitch
though.
Community, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck their money and fuck them, dude. I would way rather have the Twitch community of like cool, interesting people than fucking these Barbie doll fucking bitches that don't have a fucking personality. Be like, please comment below if you ever tried tuna fish. Suck my dick.
Suck his tuna fish dick.
What's gonna be the next big game on Twitch? Like, what type of game do you guys think it's gonna be?
It's gonna be another battle royale game, mate. The battle royale. I'm telling you. I listen. Since when was an MMO ever fucking huge? Other than WoW.
You think the zombie stuff is over?
No, that's over. The zombie stuff is over, mate.
Zombies.
It's
over.
all about battle royales for now until something can take it over. It's the survival battle royale. Yeah.
I saw Fortnite is headed to iOS and Android. What the fuck?
No way.
Cross-platform and cross-platform.
Oh my god. I mean, Fortnite is listen,
man.
Battle royale.
How long was League on top for? Ages. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite and PUBG, they're going to be at the top. But the thing is, only 2 or 3 big streamers are streaming it. And the rest of the people that stream in Fortnite don't really have much of a viewership. There's always 1 or 2 people that have all the views. And then the other people just like get drowned by it. Because nobody wants to watch, somebody who's got 1,000 views. You're going to watch somebody who's got the most views because you think he's the best. That's what goes in a normie's head. He's got the most views. He must be professional. A lot of people think Ninja's like, the best Fortnite player in the world.
No, he's not better than
They don't. Oh, he's not better than you?
No. I get the most wins consecutively on Twitch, period.
Are you the 2-time? Are you the face
period.
He is the face of Twitch. There we go.
Can you imagine a parallel universe where Dankquan is the face of Twitch?
Yeah. You're the face of Twitch. How much is on your wrist?
we already had a black
50K.
president. You never know.
50K right there. Tap that on the mic. Tap that
this
on
is
the mic.
I just got a 500K pendant. Y'all see that?
Hey, tap it
real
on the mic
diamond.
real quick.
Shh. Listen. ASMR. Hold on. Shh.
Oh shit! That is. Oh my god.
Rare content.
Is that a real Christmas tree?
Yes, man.
That's
really
a real
smells
one.
like pine. It really smells like pine in my room. I really have to vacuum the shit off the floor.
Is it still? If you shake it now, what will happen?
Do you water it?
Wait,
Give it one shake. Give it one shake. Give it one shake, please.
Everything might fall off.
Give it one shake. I want you to shake it.
Shake. Oh my god.
Dank, you know that's a fire hazard, right?
Yes, he knows. It's a fire hazard. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, I can't wait until I see next week on live stream. Yes. Next week.
Wait. Let me show you something. You do. Okay, listen. You don't know how flammable Christmas trees are. Look at this video. They are. This is without anything. Hang on. Burning a Christmas tree. Look. A Christmas tree.
I'm thinking about decorating it different every month.
Look at this. Look at this. This is how flammable a Christmas tree is without any liquids, without any shit poured on. Watch this. Hang on a second, boys. Just watch the stream back.
Time for the first annual Christmas tree burning on the farm.
I've done this in real life on a farm. I've burnt my my Christmas tree. He's not joking. Watch this, chat. This is ridiculous. This is look. This is all it takes. I promise you it's this flammable.
And this is why you shouldn't light your Christmas tree in your home.
Yeah. Dankquan's tree. Yeah.
You see that little tinder, Dankquan? That's one of the light bulbs sparking.
Yep, one light bulb spark, and that's...
Is there like something I should spray on it? Like,
no, I would get rid of it.
It has to be like anti-flammable.
Go get a plastic tree. Because next week we're gonna see on live stream fails you running out of the house saying you're recording our house burning to the ground.
Get a fake one. They look good. They look real.
So yeah, that's
you can't smell nothing with a fake one.
No, they got the smells that come with them. You get the one with the smells.
So that's what happens, mate. So do not.
So you want the smell? If you want pine smell, just go buy the fucking air freshener. Why do you have to put your house at risk?
Damn.
I'm serious.
One thing I want to say, Raj, I love your impersonations, man. And I love your singing. I love your singing.
What do you mean impersonation?
Do you want to sing
Wait,
Raj?
what?
Like he does a Donald Trump. He does a Donald Trump impersonation.
Do it. Show us Donald Trump, mate.
I don't think the chat likes it.
Come on, believe me, I've got a lot of money. Come on.
Believe me, I've got a lot of money. I'm gonna grab you by the pussy. Oh, sorry, TOS.
Tell us about Hillary.
Do you remember?
Crooked?
She's crooked. Believe me, she's very crooked.
Okay.
Is the scandal true? The scandal from 10 years ago?
I don't know Stormy Daniels, believe me, and I don't know Putin.
What about the wall?
We're gonna build a fantastic wall. We're gonna
shout out Genghis Khan.
Oh wait, tell us about China.
China.
Dankquan, I'm not the guy. I just copy it from my friend Kirk.
Oh, okay. I like it though.
Your chat doesn't like it.
Yes, they do. It's okay. They don't like it when people come out of their.
They don't like it.
Listen, they cringe at everything. Okay, they're 12. All right.
You
gotta remember. Okay. All right. They're 12.
Hey. Oh fuck! I thought.
What is that?
You're
smoking. What is that?
Yeah, this is fuck. Okay, so I broke my bong because I got mad on stream, and I broke it, and then I got a pipe the next day, and I broke that because it fell off my desk, and I found this in a drawer. It's like a one hitter or something. I don't know what it is. It's really hard to smoke out of, and I don't know. You light it. You light it, and then
it's one hit, and that's.
You ever get ash in your mouth?
No, I've been inhaling something. I don't know what it is. People have been thinking it was a crack pipe, but it's just a weed. There's weed.
So how does it work then? You just put
here. So you put and it's legal where it's legal where I'm at. But you put the see, and I'm not. I'll be honest. I don't really use much of anything, so I'm not really good at smoking. But you put the weed in,
by the way,
and then
then you light it.
Then you light it through the little hole here. See, there's a little hole. And then you
take a hit for the boys. Then go on.
Well, let me try. I might need to. Let me load some more.
What the hell is that, Danquisha?
Let me load it.
It's like those volcano things, except it has better technology. It's a company.
What?
It's a
what
company.
Is that called?
I can't release it yet because they won't give me money yet. But once they start giving me money.
All right. Okay.
Or like once they agree, once I make an agreement,
it's
a vaporizer. Yeah. So it has an e-nail. It has an e-nail like this thing. Hold on.
What is that?
You could this is the e-nail, and then you can insert flour into this little thing, and then slide it in to that e-nail.
Flower?
Like marijuana flower.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
And it
that
burns
broccoli,
it, yeah.
is that what you're trying
or
to
you
say?
could do dabs. There's another attachment for dabs, but yeah, it goes up to like it's pretty.
How much was it?
Well, it retails for like $700. I got it for the
Oh wait, what? Okay, the what?
Yeah. Wait, what the hell's for the What you
I
suck
got
a
it
dick?
for the free 99. The free 99.
Oh, free 99. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
what happened to the good old days of just making a bong out of a Gatorade bottle?
I do that too. A gravity bong. That's what I had before this for like the last 6 months.
Or smoking out of an apple.
I did that too. The apple pipe. Oh my god.
My mom and dad would always buy Gatorade bottles.
Welcome back,
and
Travis.
they'd never drink the Gatorade. They'd throw it down the drain.
My wonderful girlfriend brought back some food real quick. I'll be back in like a few minutes. I gotta go prepare.
Yeah,
I know what type of food.
Take your time,
I know
dude.
what type of food
No, and let me tell you,
it's obviously chicken and watermelon. And everybody.
Oh my god! Wow.
Oh my! Now you wonder why you're on a watch list from staff.
God.
I'll show you what I mean. It's actually some because I know Greek, you're interested in like getting healthier.
Yes, I am. Please.
Or getting out of the morbidly obese category.
Severely morbidly
Maybe
obese.
I got you. I'll show you what I got. So yeah, hang tight. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys ever smoke out of a pin cap?
What?
No.
Pin cap. Oh, okay.
It's super wasteful, but you ever take a huge nug of weed and actually light the nug on fire and smoke the nug?
Does it work?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
it works, but it's a waste of weed.
Have you done a knife hit?
No.
Has anyone done a knife hit?
I think I've done like a hash knife hit. You do it with hash, right?
Oh my fucking god.
Dude,
How do you do? Like you put the weed on the knife and you just light it?
It's hot.
No.
It's hot knives, and you burn the weed, and you have a bottle like that, and then you smoke it, and apparently it really gets you.
Yeah,
it fucks you up.
Just look up Custom Growth 420 knife hits. He like dies from it, dude.
Shout out Custom Growth 420.
You know him?
God. I like his content. I used to really enjoy it.
So do you guys? Do all of you medicate? Here?
No.
I haven't smoked since Amsterdam like 2 months ago, but I like smoking weed. I just go on like sometimes I'm like for months in a row I want to smoke like a few times a week, and then for months in a row I'm just not interested.
Yeah, I've been smoking a lot less lately because I noticed it impeded on my streaming a lot. Like I would want to stream a way shorter duration, stuff like that. I would be quieter. It was debilitating or some shit, whatever the word is.
Yeah, it ruins the stream. Because Hyphonics was saying that he smoked weed and it made his streams a little less.
Yeah, I definitely don't recommend smoking before a stream.
Yeah, I mean, some people smoke on stream. Like
you could drink and smoke. Get a little combo going.
Black just sits there and smokes.
Yeah,
weed
Black smokes weed on stream and he chills. People like to drink on stream. That's content, I guess. Anything's content nowadays. At this point,
man, I can't function on any sort of medication unless like alcohol is different. Alcohol just amps you up, but like I'm on one prescription medication. I'm on a Modafinil, which is just like a focus drug because I got like just mad sleeping problems, and I'll take that, but it gives me really bad anxiety, so I try not to take it.
I don't know. I don't believe in medication for. I don't think you really need. The only reason that I smoke weed is just to help me get to sleep at night. I just smoke a little bit before I go to bed.
Try taking a Benadryl. Have you ever tried that?
I don't like taking those medicines. I don't know.
They're not sleeping meds. They're just allergy.
Yeah, but
look who decides to join. Look who decides to join.
Can I yell at your Twitch chat?
Look who decides to join. You can't be topless on stream, dude.
I know. I'm not topless, dude. I'm just gonna show you the head. My big ass head.
What are you doing? Where have you come from? You fucked the cameras too. God damn it.
Sorry, I can leave.
No, you can stay.
Yeah.
Put a t-shirt on there.
Show us the head of your cock.
I have nothing on. Just my big head.
Oh, okay. How you doing, dude? Welcome.
Good. Dude, I have a protruding ass head from this angle. You see this thing?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad.
I want you to train me one day, Tyler. I want to go to the gym with you and get trained.
I'm down, dude. Your hair's looking fucking sexy, dude.
Thank you.
Your hair does look good. Yeah.
It looks really good. That's some amber.
So has anybody got new plans for the any new announcements they want to make that they're changing to their streams, or are you guys just doing the regular IRL stuff Has anybody got new announcements they want
to
share?
Asia, but I don't have to make it as an announcement, but just to tell you, like, I just can't wait to go fucking on like
Japan
a month,
again. Don't tell me it's Japan.
Well, no, Japan's just part of it though. I'm gonna do Hong Kong, and I've never streamed in Hong Kong before, so I'm really excited about Hong Kong.
I need to. I kind of want to go to Japan. Not live stream it though.
Nah, come. You should come.
Nah.
Are you going to RuneFest again this year?
Yes, I'm going to RuneFest. I hope I can meet. I hope I can meet Ice Poseidon and Voldasad and all the boys. You know, that was super fun, dude.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was crazy. Do you know what they were doing? Ice Poseidon was. I don't know if I should snitch, but Ice was literally grabbing bottles of, like, heavy bottles of water and throwing it out the window, and we're on like the 5th story up high.
Yeah.
And he's just throwing it out, and then he's like, and we got to wait to listen for the bang when it hits something. And it was just, oh my god, I was just like, I swear he didn't it. It's like, fucking dude, content, you know, everybody's, and it's not just him, it's everybody. I'm talking to all the boys just throwing shit out the window, and I'm just like,
that wasn't as good as
we're gonna get kicked out, dude.
That was a nice place you guys had.
It was a nice place, but the only problem, there was kids. Oh, mate, I'll tell you a funny story. There was kids on the top floor, and every morning, I think it was a Middle Eastern family, because the place that we stayed was owned by Middle Eastern people. So I think they must have been, you know, I don't know if they were connected or something, but they spoke the same language to each other. Anyway, so these kids were running up and down at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, waking us up. And we don't go to bed till about 4 o'clock in the morning. So we're getting woken up like 3 or 4 hours later by kids running and screaming. And Ice Poseidon, he grabbed a broom and started smashing the shit out of the ceiling, saying, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, boom, 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 boom. And we're all like throwing stuff at the ceiling, because they were banging down, we were banging up, and they wouldn't shut up. So Ice actually went to the house with the kids, and the kid answered. Older kid. No. Yeah, the parents weren't home, and it was just the kids. No. And she was about, I would say about 9. And Ice was trying to talk to this Middle Eastern girl, saying, you know, can you
shut the fuck up.
She's old enough to talk.
Can you keep it down? And she's like, yeah, sorry.
She's old enough to talk. What day?
She was old enough to talk, but she had like a younger kid as well there that she was looking after alone. And the guy actually, she told her mum, and then the guy came to Ice Poseidon's apartment, and he says, "You can't go and talk to those kids alone. She's not even with her parents, you know. You shouldn't be talking to kids." And I was just like, he was like, "Fuck it, dude."
Don't leave your kid at home alone, then, if they can't. I don't know.
Yeah, so that was a funny story.
I'm sure they would have called the police if they felt threatened.
Yeah, 9 years of illegal. Should probably suck my dick, dude.
But we also let Bulgaria. There's a guy named Bulgarian Andy. He traveled from Bulgaria all the way.
That shit has to stop.
Yeah, he traveled all the way from Bulgaria. He's homeless. He was sleeping on the streets. Yeah, he traveled all the way from Bulgaria. He's Bulgarian Andy, and to meet Ice Poseidon. And he finally met Ice Poseidon outside RuneFest. He actually slept outside of RuneFest to meet Ice Poseidon. That's how he's dedicated. So and Ice felt bad. He's like, "You can't sleep on the streets if you traveled all this way to find me." So we invited Bulgarian Andy into the house, and everybody was scared. We're like, "Dude, Ice, this guy could murder us. We don't know him. It's, you know, scary, we didn't know." This is when we did. He's a really nice guy, by the way. We didn't know he was a nice guy. He is a really down to earth guy, and I love you. If you're watching Bulgarian Andy, shout out to you. But he was like talking in this action, like, "Yeah, Lord," like we thought he was gonna murder us. Like we thought this guy, this Bulgarian guy, was a guy off like the deep web, gonna kill us in our sleep. So we let him stay around the night. We
still let him stay.
We hid all the knives. Because we were scared. So Ice had all the knives in the bathroom locked up just in case. We hid everything. We checked his suitcase to see if he had like a bomb or something in him. Okay, we were so scared, and we left him to sleep with Voldasad. So Vodasad was in the same room as him. Vodasad was monk-essing, and me and Carl, we snuck to see if Bulgarian Andy was sleeping, and dude, he was sleeping in the Bulgarian military position. And he was sleeping.
Wait, what's that?
What does that
this,
look like? Can we see that?
Like this. Okay, pretend I'm laying down like this with one eye open like that. It was scary. He was sleeping in the military position, mate. So we were like Googling military sleeping positions, and we're like, how do they sleep in the military? He was in a sleeping bag, sleeping like this with one eye open. I swear to God. So yeah. Anyways. He was there. He slept. We hid all the knives. We're like, okay, it's fine. He had a YouTube channel, and he must have looked at like something to do with news, but it was like ISIS videos. So we got really scared. We were looking at his YouTube, and we were like, oh shit, he's got ISIS videos. Like, we're dead, dude. And then me and Carl and Ice Poseidon were like, who is he gonna kill first? Well, obviously he's gonna kill Valdesad because they're in the same room, but who's coming next? And we were like locking the door, like explaining how he's gonna kill us, what he's gonna do to us, and everything. So me and I forgot his name now. You're gonna kill me. Casey. Me and Casey, which Casey is a friend of Ice Poseidon, we slept in a room and we locked our door and we barricaded it, okay? And we kept a kitchen knife just in case. So we slept over there, we slept through the night, and we heard this on the door. Like that, like a fucking Viking warrior. Okay? And we were like, what the fuck? We're actually getting fucking killed. So we grabbed the knife and we're looking around the corner. And do you know what they did? Kyle and Ice told the guy to scare us and pretend that he was killing us. We thought we were going to fucking die. We thought we were going to die. He's there like a fucking fight. I was like, fucking hell, what's going on? And we were looking around like Call of Duty. Like we had a camera and we were peeking around the corner to see if who died and where the blood was. Yeah, but that was it, mate. So that was it.
What, did no one at any point think maybe it'd be smart to call 911?
No, we thought we'd have to deal with the problem ourselves, but yeah, that was it.
Oh my god, you're stupid.
Yeah, that was Bulgarian Andy, mate. It was fucking scary, but he turned out to be a really nice guy, and yeah, he's more than welcome to, you know, he can stream Snipe Ice anytime he wants. You know, he's more than welcome to do that. Yeah. So anyway, how about you guys? Have you got any crazy IRL? Go on, Chad. Sorry.
Yeah. What's the worst stream snipe you've ever dealt with?
I don't know.
I won't say worst, but the most persistent, the salmon guy sniped me 3 times in one night. He like was riding his bike around. That was an interesting night because the first time I saw him, I was walking past like Chase Bank with Ice actually. And I was like, I bet this dude's about to say something. Like I told Ice, because I don't know, he seemed slightly out of place, and then we walked past, and then just so happened he started talking. And then when I went up to go do my own stream, he popped up a few more times.
I've had some really bad ones. I've had some bad ones that ruined like my day, ruined my stream. I had like some really bad.
The turtle guy. He looked like a turtle, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't even that bad because I mean it created a meme, sure, but it was just like 10 minutes. But
Trihex, welcome back.
There are people in Japan. I'm back, yo. There were people in Japan that like came over and over again. They'd come for like 20 minutes, then I'd go somewhere else, and they'd show up again. Then I'd be somewhere else later. They'd show up again, and they wouldn't stop showing up. And also just like I don't know, man. Some of them just cause so much fucking drama.
Yeah, I mean, go on.
I mean, I just feel like you gotta lay down the law with them. I had one guy show up, and I know the Andy theme kind of fits, but that's an ice.
Can I watch that video, the turtle one?
We had.
Oh
we had
my
some,
god!
Please, we're talking about it.
Listen, fuck you, Greg.
Go on.
No,
Go on. Sorry.
Nah, fuck you.
Go on.
Nah, you good.
Go on, don't start the drama. Come on.
Nah, fine. I'm gonna start the drama, mate.
Go on.
Nah, it's fine.
Wildcat S boys, come on.
Don't worry, Chad.
Sexy, Chad.
He always gets called out on interrupting too, anyway. So
come on. Go on, we're listening. You're good. All right. Okay.
Nah, dude, I'm playing League now.
Here's the guy that called Andy a turtle. Here we go.
I don't think I want to get drunk tonight. Just making Chad hate me for. I might have like one drink, but
I don't see it. cameras are still on.
Let's
Oh,
do
there
it.
we
Let's do it for the
go.
gram.
Delay, sorry.
I'm gonna see where Ricky is. I want to show Ricky. Oh man, I'm never gonna find Ricky's number.
So Andy here's taking a picture with it. So this is a stream sniper. I don't think he knows anything about Twitch. This guy he's like a normie.
Oh shit. There you go. You look like a turtle.
Ah, that's funny. You look like a piece of shit.
You know what, man? Those glasses.
What? That's alright. I get way hotter bitches.
You stole those, dude. You stole those.
I stole
bet
these?
you did. Yes, you did.
Why would I steal these? I have money. What are you talking about, bro?
I don't know, bro.
I stole these?
You did. Those look like those 3D glasses.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you taking a picture of me if you want to clown me?
Nah, because my friends know who you are.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so you came to clown me and talk shit about me?
No, I was
That's
just.
cool.
I was.
That's
Come on, man,
alright.
You're taking it too serious.
I don't know you though.
To a whole nother.
I just don't know you though, so when people come up and
What are you
insult me.
talking about, dude?
What? Do I know you?
Yeah.
How do I know you?
That party like a couple years ago.
Bro,
like,
I meet
over
a
in the
fucking 1,000 people a day. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I saw you at a
no.
party 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't remember?
No, I don't. Sorry.
It's alright.
He just
Okay.
went. That was the weirdest. That was the weirdest fucking.
Yeah, what up, dude?
That was the weirdest shit
what
I've
up?
ever seen. He's like
What up,
out of
dude?
nowhere,
What up, man?
out of nowhere.
I was
"Ah,
pictured
you
you
look like
being
a turtle.
different skin color.
Yeah,
Yo.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
What have I come into? What are you guys talking about? Okay, calm down.
I was trying to figure out who that was in the upper right hand corner, and
I was here last week.
Oh, let's see that food.
Remember?
You want to see that?
Let's see
that's
that.
right,
That is what I
All
need
right,
to. Okay?
yo. How did this
With
start?
the
here?
camera in the middle.
Oh shit, that's some good ass food.
What we have here, boys, we have meatloaf, mixed veggies, and coconut sweet potatoes. Man, that shit is bangs.
I can
Bangs,
tell you're.
bangs and gains.
Okay,
I
so
can tell
listen.
you're. I can tell you're mid routine. Getting bigger, yeah.
Yeah. I was actually. Oh wait, Greek, you should show this picture. Actually,
Okay, go on.
I have an inspirational come up picture of like
Go on.
how I looked 2 years ago and how I am now.
Tweet me it.
Dude,
Tweet me it.
You're gonna
also,
love it.
I'm gonna take diet advice from you, okay? So I'm gonna be sliding into those DMs a lot more, okay? Because listen, I kind of want to look like you, exactly like you, in every sense. Do you understand? I want the beard, I want the hair, I want the muscles, I want the good looks, the smile. Look, where'd you get a smile like that from? Okay, only. It's just, okay, go on.
I got you, man. Hang on.
I want to get the Ziz aesthetic. Trying to look like.
Please
Modern
don't.
day Ziz.
You're gonna be that white. I
DM
hate
it
those
to me.
white guys with tribal tattoos, man. That's so fucking gross.
Yo, Chad,
Okay, PewDiePie.
Yeah.
dude, I have a great idea for you.
Oh my God, Bulgarian Andy,
Doesn't
Bulgarian
doesn't
Andy
involve
messaged
losing
me.
weight.
Bulgarian Andy messaged me.
What'd he say?
He said, I have the video of when I barricaded the door.
There you go.
Here. How do I do it without leaking? Okay, hang on. I don't know if I'm going to leak this. It's going to be very risky, but here.
I like the facial hair.
Fuck. I don't know how I can...
I like you with facial hair Trihex.
Shit. Hang on. Let me... I'll show the video.
What was it? What was the idea you had? What was the idea you had, Trainwrecks?
The convo we have.
I'll give it to you after this.
Okay.
Are you guys doing baited
Okay,
still,
here we
chat,
go.
or not?
Here we go.
Yeah, we just got it on hold for a little
Here we
bit. as
go.
well.
Here we go. Okay. Alright, hang on, boys. Let me mute Discord. So this is him.
Yeah.
Look, he has a fucking spoon. He was gonna kill us with a spoon. This is me and Casey sleeping. Yeah, that was us. Yeah. So I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, I thought I was gonna fucking die. Yeah, that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. Okay. Carry on, boys. Sorry for interrupting you. Interrupt GGX. I know. I'm a terrible host, etc., etc. I'm working on it. I'm sorry. All right, boys. Where were we? We're talking about gains. Oh, yeah, sliding into those DMs. Yeah, you need to teach me how to become a fit, buff man like yourself.
I got you, man. You know, real shit. So one, I sent you the tweet that you can show the 2 years ago and then last week.
Okay.
Pick. I think you'll like that. Motivational and shit like that.
Okay, let me
But
see.
dude, Greek, oh my God. Me, you, any event ever, we do a collab, like Get Fit gym stream, it'd be
I'm down to
super
do
free.
it. Me and you, baby.
Oh my God, it's so fucking free, dude. Holy shit.
You know,
Like,
one day with you, one day with Trainwrecks. You know, get all the fit people. One day with Tyler. I'll do a fitness day with all the buff people.
Hey, Greek, there's a new
I
streamer.
just saw my 48-inch vertical last night, Greek. You said 48-inch vertical?
You're a god, man.
Tyler, you're gonna hate me for this, but Trainwrecks, just for the meme, can you give Tryhard? Can you fucking Trihex? Can you give Trainwrecks? Their names are too similar. A motivational speech on not skipping leg day.
Is this you? Oh my god.
Well,
No. Click the tweet because there's 2 pics in the tweet.
Where's 2 pics? Oh, click the tweet.
You're clicking the image, dumbass. Click the.
Oh,
click
whoa,
the
whoa,
tweet.
whoa, whoa, TOS, TOS, dude. All right, that's a strike right there. Strike 1.
Oh my God.
Okay, let me see.
It's not an insult if it's a factual statement.
Oh my god! You turned into a god. You really, let's say, boys, he really tried hard, didn't he? Look at him.
Let me see this.
Look at this. And you got some nice ass legs too, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say that first
you
pic.
First pic, you got some chicken legs.
Them motherfuckers look brittle.
That's a good word.
Brittle, yeah.
Where'd the guy on the end go? You guys dropped one.
He
Oh shit, he gave up, yeah.
He didn't make it. He didn't make it.
Did he actually not make it, or?
No, he just he didn't just come that Friday.
How much have you grown since this? Oh, this is February. So okay. This is
that looks like some bloat right there, my man.
Oh shit.
Oh, is that shots fired?
Bloat.
Oh shit, what's going on?
But you're looking good. But you're looking good nonetheless.
It's that drama. Oh, you can't just compliment him after you've insulted him. What do you mean? What's going on there?
It's not insulting. No, when you bulk, you bloat. When you bulk, you bloat. I'm saying he's bulking right now.
I like how the one guy's wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, no, I'm on the shred right now. Like
you're shredded right now?
Yeah, no, so January, this is gonna get a little nerdy here, but January to like mid-February, I was on a 3,500 calorie intake, which was
good for you.
Really, really, really high. And yeah, I was getting a little bit, I was getting thick a little bit everywhere. Now I'm lower down now. I do 2,750 on workout days and 2,200 calories on non-workout days. So I'm getting there. Just give me the whole goal is I'm not leaving the house until
you're June, looking good. I mean, I can't talk. I'm on that perma skinny leg. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Perma bulk.
Yeah, I mean, I need to. Oh, okay. I didn't know Dankquan was packing. What was that, mate?
Did you see Hyphonics called me out for an arm wrestle after I beat Black, and then I slammed Hyphonics' arm too.
I can't believe graphics changed.
No, Jim.
I can't believe graphics changed his Twitch username to Black. Like that's this, and he's got. It's just so. I mean.
Wait, who's Graphics?
Graphics is his old name. His new name is Black. That's his name. It's just Black. That is it.
Oh, his name used to be Graphics.
Graphics.
No,
yeah.
Graphis.
It's my accent, mate. Graphics. I can't say it.
I don't know how did he get the name?
I put it in the Discord.
Like fist, like Graphist, yeah.
Yeah, Trihex, you're invited to any. If you want to do another talk show.
This shit's fucking lit. You know
yeah, you're more than well. Listen, I'm telling you, you've got a future in this. You're a really good talker. I don't know if you've talked at a lot of conventions, haven't you? You've probably done some panels in your time, so you're quite good at this sort of stuff. So
no, thank you, man. I'm gonna I like being the voice of reason here. Like you all throw out the stupid ideas, and I'm the voice of reason.
8D chest. I mean, you know.
If you think about it, actually, everyone in this call, I mean, everyone almost owes Trihex in this call. I mean, right? Like,
we're try hard streamers. We're try hard streamers.
He was because he was the I mean, even before you reformed Greek, think about it. It was the boys, and you owe that. I mean, Trihex gets some royalties, right? He gets some royalties.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean,
so let's go over. Okay,
I owe you a couple mil, dude.
All right. I owe you. Let me give you the real talk, because I've only said this on my stream, but never in the Twitch sphere. Okay, when people say Ice made you back when that was cute to say and whatnot, let me actually tell you what actually has happened here. There was a point at, I think, TwitchCon 2016 where I had real talk with like 2 high-ranking cops who asked me sincerely, do you think Ice's stream is racist? Because we will kill it if you tell us to.
Really?
No, it was this was real shit. And I was like,
oh,
nah, man,
it's like staff?
Yeah, no, they were like
staff. Okay, I thought you were meant.
Yeah, I'm sorry, staff. I'm sorry, Twitch cop staff. Yeah.
Okay.
They came at me and they were like, "Yo, but real talk though. I know you're being polite because you're cool like that, but do you actually have a problem with it? Because we will actually kill it if you want us." So I could have had all you RuneScape, tryhard, watermelon, spamming sons of bitches, new to oblivion.
For staff having to ask you if Ice Poseidon's stream was racist, they should get fired.
Yeah, true.
Were they? I just imagined 2 white guys coming up to you. Were they both white guys?
One was.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to say.
Don't leak it. We could.
Yeah, because you can easily take my.
Yeah.
You can click me here and figure out who it is by elimination. So, no, I'm sorry. Plead the fifth on that one.
I mean, I
told you.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like, I fucking love watermelon. I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's good.
Dude, I love chicken too. I eat chicken most.
Same.
Yeah, so I mean,
why do they say KFC over Popeyes? Why is KFC
chicken?
Oh, dude, that's because KFC is bigger globally.
It's not that good though.
But we all agree it's trash though. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it is trash.
100% is trash. But you gotta understand, KFC is huge in China. It's huge in like international markets.
It should be
Popeyes
KFC mate. In Japan,
huge
they love it.
in Japan.
In Christmas, KFC they eat KFC for
Christmas.
Don't they? They eat KFC for Christmas meal. What was it? Which country is it?
I've never been there.
Japan, yeah. In Japan, on Christmas Day, KFC is packed. They do Christmas meals in KFC, so it should be KFC Ming Lee, if anything, mate. Because they.
Did you see Did you see iPhone release the KFC edition phones out there? And like,
I saw that. That's funny.
If you went into KFC, you could actually control the music if you have the KFC edition iPhone.
Really?
Yeah.
I do like KFC, to be honest. I like chicken in general.
What do you get from there? Like, what's good at KFC?
KFC, I mean, just
their prices are trash, man. You get a family meal for fucking $39.99.
That's what I'm saying. You go to Popeyes on a Tuesday, get 2 pieces for $1. That's
you guys
nigga. 2 pieces for $1. Hello,
bro. I remember when Popeyes had
KFC.
You got a 2-piece, a biscuit, and a small fry for $1.99.
Popeyes biscuits are nice, mate.
Oh my god, with some honey.
Oh shit, man! You got me fucked up on a good day.
I like Popeyes.
Oh shit! You got me
spicy.
fucked up. How's the food? How's the food? Trihex. You enjoying that shit? Look at that! Look at that shit, dude.
I envy you right now.
That is some healthy food. Did your girlfriend make you that?
We picked it up today because you wanted me because I streamed late, so normally I have food already prepared.
Yeah.
But I woke up late as fuck because I was streaming till like 2, so I didn't go to bed till like 4. And you guys wanted me up for UK time, so I had to like fucking take out.
Is that your own? Is that a house or an apartment you're in?
House, baby.
Nice, dude. He's living the luxury life.
What about you? Are you in a closet? I can't tell where you are.
Yes, yeah, he is. Listen, I haven't been streaming as long as you. You're richer than me, man. I listen. You got to give me a few more fucking months before I can afford a house. I can't live in. Listen, I'm not playing 8D chest. I'm still playing. I'm on 1D chest, mate. I can't even fucking.
Well, you know
5,000 subs, by the way.
I got
right.
Listen,
5,000 subs, right?
I've got 5,000. Listen, if a few more people sub, I can say I've got 5,800. But I've got 5,800 subs.
Dude,
yeah, but that's only in the last couple months, mate. Before that, I was.
My way, man. I'll take a couple primes off your hands if you're gonna complain about it.
Yeah. No.
Dankquan.
I was an apartment renter for 7 years before I went house though. Like I was like, dude, I'm doing enough. I'm making enough income here. I shouldn't be renting still. I should like fuck it, just get a house, and if I don't like it, sell it in 3 years and move on to the next thing. Like whatever. That's why. Like I didn't get a house to like live in Louisiana forever.
How do you feel about the food in Louisiana compared to other states? Like, is it a noticeable difference for you?
Oh, dude, it's so fucking lit. Oh yeah,
that's how I feel. It's like I haven't had it in the last 6 years, but I feel like it's unmatched. Like anywhere else I go.
So great question about that. So my girlfriend is from Ohio, and I went to visit her folks, back before we moved in together and shit. And having been out in Ohio, it's like zero culture, dude. It's just franchise on franchise. It's like here's Outback, McDonald's, garbage. There's no culture. Like you go to Memphis, there's ribs there. You go to like I don't know.
New York got pizza, I heard.
Okay, but Louisiana has fucking bomb food. I won't take that away. But it's known for like a style of food, like Cajun food, whatever.
Yeah,
New York City is the fucking best food city in America. You can't touch New York because it has the best of everything, like a little bit of everything.
I haven't been there yet.
I agree with that. That is fair.
Oh, that is okay.
No. I wasn't saying Louisiana was better than the.
I know. I
hubs.
just had to shout out New York for being the best food city.
Hey, take me out to
Have any of you ever been to Australia? Have any of you been to Australia?
No.
Man, ain't no one taking no 18-hour flight to Australia.
Hell no.
It's fucking 20. It's like a 20-hour flight.
Like, why would I take a 20-hour flight to a desert?
Trihex, you're the face of Twitch. You can afford business. Why doesn't anyone come visit me?
Dude,
I thought about going there.
Yo, come on.
Chad, how long is the flight from Japan to Australia?
Direct or with layover? With
direct.
It's only like 9 hours.
Only 9 hours?
I think. Let me check. Hang on, let me check for you.
That's far, dude.
Yeah, I love seeing the hype
that's
of
hella
New York
garbage.
pizza. Like I can't wait to try some of that.
New York, yo, Dank, you wanna come to New York with me?
Yes, I'm going.
Bro, the food is insane. That Brooklyn pizza is like the best pizza I've ever had in my life.
That's crazy. See, I've had Brooklyn style from Domino's. It's like
that's like a 1 out of 10, dude.
Dude, come on, chain pizza of that fucking tomato paste for a sauce. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I just had for the first time? Real wasabi.
Yes. I do say only 9 hours because I have to sit on a 15-hour flight to get to fucking LA.
Dude,
that's not including my fucking.
I don't like flying because I'm a bigger guy, so the seats are a little bit tight fitting for me.
Do you fly first class?
Mate, I don't want to get into it. It's fuck. Don't worry, I'm working on it, mate. I'm working on it.
Andy, this is to get to where I am. This is what you have to do. You either have to take a 14-hour direct flight. I thought it was shorter. It's to Melbourne is the longest one, not Perth. Or you do a layover in Malaysia. So take a couple days in Malaysia before you come over. It's like 5 hours.
I mean, also, it's not like I haven't done that before. A flight to Korea was like 13 and a half direct, so it's close.
Come on, dude. Can someone come visit me, please?
I will visit you. I promise you I'll visit you in Australia.
You've been saying you're going to visit. Greek said he was going to visit. Like, words are one thing, but just fucking do it. I've come to LA like 5-6 times now.
Meet me in Japan. Come to Asia with me in like
there we go.
Or
now
May.
I endorse the statement. Meet y'all in Japan. Let's fucking do this shit, yo.
Yeah, let's do it.
Would you go to Japan?
Or Hong Kong.
Wait, we should all go to
going to
Japan.
Hong Kong
Let's
and
fuck it,
Japan.
mate. Let's fuck it all go.
Japan trip.
Dude,
fuck soda popping and Rackful, dude. We'll make the real IRL.
Hey.
What are we gonna do?
Joking. He's kidding.
I'd love to see that happen. Just a bunch of streamers all group up together and just do one stream.
Me too.
Yeah, but you guys are pussies. Put your fucking money where your mouth is and let's do it. I'm fucking going.
All right, when we going?
Let's go between either mid-April or mid-May. I'll give you a 1 month range. We'll all coordinate dates.
Boy, throwing me this trip is fucking on a 2-month notice. Goddamn.
Yeah, fuck
wait, stop.
It's better than a 1 day notice.
Wait,
don't we have to get visas?
Let's book it right. Let's book it right now. Let's book the flights right now.
We gotta go somewhere different than Japan, though, dude. I'm telling you.
No, we're gonna go to Hong Kong.
Let's go to Russia.
Hong Kong is crazy.
Let's go to India.
It's awesome.
Bro, I got a hit on my head over there.
Let's go to India. Raj will share us around his village. You know?
No.
Well, here's my question. All right, I've never done like these like fucking huge ass double-digit hour flights before. What's it like having a 14-hour flight? Do you just sit there and like Your ankles just like fall off because you can't move?
It depends if you have Xanax or not.
No, I've done long flights before. I normally go into deep meditation. It's kind of hard to explain, but if I can't sleep, I fall asleep. But then if I can't sleep, I'll just like stare and just think, and then I'll suddenly snap out of it, and I'll be already there, and I've wasted 4 hours just dreaming.
Damn.
So the goal is to
really
just enter a state of either sleep or just like
yes, hibernation.
You sleep for as much as you can, but also instead of watching movies, you get a TV series that you really, really want to watch. And when you watch back-to-back episodes of a TV show, like on your laptop
good idea.
or whatever, then you get so into it, you're like, oh, next one, and it just kills the time like so good.
That's a good idea. Actually.
I jump in my economy seat next to the big fat mom with the kid next to her. I break out my battery pack. I break. I said mom, not grandmama. I break out the Nintendo Switch. I get my battery out, I sit there, and I make a brand new farm in Stardew Valley, and by the end of the flight, I've gone through the whole year, and I've got fucking platinum sprinklers set up. That's how I do it.
Have you guys seen this Overwatch player that got fined $4,000 for using Tryhard 7?
No.
What?
Yeah. Oh, okay, wait.
I didn't read too much.
I have some things about this, but I don't want to. Oh man. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna name names.
Okay, TOS safe.
Yeah, no, not even that. This is not even TOS. It's just like I don't want to be Captain Drama. Like I'm not here to like just like whatever.
No,
certain someone like hit me up, was like, yo, is Tryhard 7 offensive? And I'm like, no. Like, what are we talking about? It's just a salute. It's like, well, I'm freaking out, man. I'm nervous. And I'm like, well, what, baby, what, you want me to? So this person who I just met in my DMs at this point, huge person, was like, it's like, yo, look, you want me to come to your chat? I'll come tell everyone what's up. Like, I don't see what the deal is. And he was freaking out, and I didn't know what the context was. And now I'm like, oh, that's why.
It's all in context, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
now
we know. I mean.
So what happened here, yo? Like,
that's fucked up, bro. That's so. Dude, esports has gone to. I mean, not even esports, sports in general. Like, dude, I feel like there was a point like 20 years ago where that competitive edge I'm not referring to the Tryhard 7 thing. I'm just referring overall. The whole competitive edge was just so much higher. Shit talk was allowed. Physical, being a little extra physical was allowed. Now everything's so like if you touch someone, it's fucking 6 different lawsuits, 7 different fines, and 8 different fucking suspensions. I hate the way everything is. Like League started it too. League, like if you have any sort of if you say, oh, fuck you just got fucked up, that's fucking an 8-year ban. Like, that's fucked up. That's part of the game, in my opinion. Does that make sense?
Have you seen Call of Duty? Competitive Call of Duty is built on, like,
I'm talking PC, though. I'm talking PC gaming. I'm talking, I don't know, man.
We're talking about esports in general, but, like, yeah, it's been dumbed down for a younger audience and a more normie culture because that's what gaming is becoming. It's becoming...
Well, it's not about a normie culture. It's about a sensitive culture.
It is, and that's what normal culture is.
I think they're shooting for mass appeal. I think the goal is mass appeal.
People are getting a lot more sensitive. I don't know why. I feel like we're going backwards in what we want.
We are actually.
It's going backwards. It's going.
I can bring up a great example. There is a painting in what was this museum at? It's a museum somewhere in East Coast. I forget where. It could be New York, could have been Massachusetts or whatever. But there was a museum that said, we are taking this Renaissance era painting that had depicted a top half nude woman, which is common back then, no big deal for Christian views and whatever. And they covered it. They covered her breast. Now it's speculated that this was done to we're going back and we're going to censor art from a different period from what the values and cultures were at that time. Now it would speculate this was done for drama and like attention from the museum itself to get more viewers and visitors to demand it be uncensored. But either way, it's not too far-fetched to see that is like plausible these days. People will actually demand that as like a pseudo feminist agenda. Like, no, we should men can't show wang, so women should be there.
It just doesn't. I don't know. Everybody's so fucking sensitive. You got a name for every single gender. You got to say it correctly, otherwise you're being wrong. You know, there's a million things you need to do that's to be politically correct.
So do you think
Like it's just
think about this.
everybody's upset about. I guaranteed one person's triggered by something we said today.
I was literally, I 100% agree with you, dude. I was literally thinking about this, Greg. Thinking about this, Gay. Earlier this week, I was like at the gym, and someone was lifting. You know, someone that was my size was like lifting. Okay, you know what? The point is, someone made a shriek, and I was gonna say you sound like a girl, right? Back then, that was a you could say that, it was fine. Right now, if you say you sound like a girl or you lift like a girl, I swear to God, they would ban me on Twitch. I swear they'd ban me. Like, it's the most ridiculous thing that it's gotten to. Does that make sense? Everyone's question marking. At the end of the day, listen, it's the goddamn truth.
And do you think people are becoming more sensitive, or just the sensitive people's voices are being heard more?
It doesn't matter who it is. You can't say this kind of shit anymore. Like saying you lift like a girl was a thing right? But it's gone to a point where
I see what you mean.
It's no longer a metaphor.
Bro, I said something really fucked up on Twitter, and granted, it was really fucked up. I got attacked for days and days with these Twitter fake activists. Whole groups of people were like, "You're a bigot. You're homophobic. You're this. You're that." They went fucking in on me.
Oh, was it your picture?
Because of a
picture
joke.
of you. So wait, what about the picture where you were the trans girl or trans?
Well, I posted that picture with the lipstick and shit. But also, I attached that picture to like a really stupid joke where I used like fucked up language.
Yeah.
And it was such a like absurd joke, but they still like fucking attacked.
Were they trying to contact like media outlets and shit and trying to like?
Yeah, they were trying to make it really, really big, and I'm
because
calm
they're
down.
they're in it for their self-interest. That's why they're not.
Exactly right.
They really don't really care. Because I had this dog issue with this girl. This girl came on my stream, whatever. I had a lot of like activist groups. They weren't going at me. They were going at her, right? But then like I tried to turn it positive and donate to like an organization that was against animal abuse, and none of them did anything that was positive. It was all negative. Once it died off, they just stopped doing it. So
it's because they're looking. They're looking for their piece of the pie. That's why they're looking for their piece of the pie. Like that whole thing with me with the 5-day ban. All these people just came up from the goddamn waterworks. Mm-hmm. You know, these smaller streamers that you. Oh, Waterworks, sorry. Shit, 10 IQ.
Waterworks. No, that's World of Warcraft. Shout out Waterworks. No, shout out WoW.
God damn it. The point is, they're trying to come up from the woodworks, and oh fuck, I just lost.
Let them know, top RPG leader.
Bro, they only got mad at Raj's stream because not because she killed the dog, but because she called the dog a she, and he assumed the gender of the dog.
Oh
yeah. I mean. Well, they were mad at me that it took me 15 minutes to like. They were mad that I kicked her off first of all, because it was horrible. But it took me a second to process. Like I thought she was joking or something. But they were mad. Some people were mad that it took me too long and I should have shut down the show and it should have, you know. But the media was pretty nice to me. They were pretty nice. But
well, before we move on,
that's crazy that you're
started with the Overwatch League thing, right? And I guess the problem there is we're attached to what gaming is perceived as, but we're not attached to what like actual mainstream sporting is like. ESPN coverage. You gotta think here. Like LeBron tells everyone that Trump's racist, and then like everyone flips the fuck out because it was a political statement. So we're that far regressed on like how sporting can be expressive here. So it doesn't surprise me, unfortunately, to see.
What about Dennis Rodman and Kim Jong fucking Un? I mean, that's
Dennis Rodman was pre-social media, but I'm sure like if he was active in sports now, it'd be fucking crazy.
That was pre-social media.
Well, Dennis Rodman, not the Kim Jong Un thing, but like that him being active in sports. You know, being on NBA courts with his crazy hair and everything.
They're selective about what they freak out about.
You guys are talking American sports. I got no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, well, so normies, I guess, think that sport people should never have an opinion, shouldn't say anything, just play the game and never do anything. Zero
all
controversy.
about money. I had this conversation. It's all about money. YouTube censorship, money.
If you affiliate
ads
with
money.
anything,
Twitch toss, money. It all boils down to companies and money. Will we lose money? Will we look bad? We don't care if we look bad, but if we look bad and we lose money, then we care. It's all fucking about money.
He's not lying, yeah. So I guess what I was getting at here is that esports will continue to get neutered of culture until it's just about whatever doesn't offend people. So unfortunately, if you're unironically triggered by Blizzard Overwatch League being mad about Tryhard 7, then expect more of that as esports grows inevitably over the next decade or so.
Yeah, they're just trying to please the big advertisers. Nobody wants their stuff on edgy
a company
streams.
being offended as a whole. No, it's a choice to not lose money. You ask like 20 of the big wigs of the company if they're offended. Maybe half are, maybe half aren't. But does it affect our money? Does it affect our fucking business? Yeah, of course. Like, and I don't necessarily blame them, but don't pretend it's something it's not. At least.
Yeah. So that's
I hate this planet. Let's just.
Well, I think America's built on money.
I feel like Twitch is turning into that a little bit, where they get really super sensitive about every single little subject. I feel like Twitch is. I'm getting more and more scared of saying something like, if you say something out of context, it takes one Reddit, not Reddit or tweet, I guess, because that's where they find it out. Remember the whole Dr. Disrespect thing? The one tweet about him saying the Asian, about him speaking in the Asian accent. Yeah. One tweet about him, it was an Asian guy that was offended that he did an Asian accent, and he tweeted about it, and then everybody kicked up, a whole big fuss, like, oh, Dr. Disrespect is racist and all this, and
what about CJ Ride?
I mean, no, he's not. I mean, he did a harmless accent joking around. Okay,
I can't imagine anybody doing that, man.
Like in PUBG, what was it? It was PUBG, right? In PUBG, that shit is rampant in the chats, dude. They the China players do it all the time.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, dude, like, okay, so that means if you do any accent, you're racist. So that means if you do like an Australian accent, you're racist. So if you're like, hey, mate, or if you do
great, come on, none of that, mate, please.
If you do, just do certain accents, doesn't mean you're racist. It just means you're having fun. Like,
no, what's the social norm for being offended for racism? Black is number one. What else?
Hispanic.
Everything.
Yeah, Hispanic.
So like if it's low on the totem pole, be as racist as you want.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it's one of the big ones,
if you say,
watch out. You might fuck with our money.
Yeah, I know. I mean, everybody tries to make a huge big deal out of everything, and I feel like the people getting offended aren't even that race. Most of the time, they're not even that race. They're not even like.
That's it.
Like
it's white people.
They're surrogate.
There'll be like, for example, there'll be a black guy.
Male feminist.
Yeah, there'll be a white guy and a black guy, and the black guy will be like, "That's funny what he said," even though it was like kind of maybe a little bit edgy. And the white guy will be like, "I'm offended. You shouldn't be racist towards black people. I'm offended. I'm offended." And then the other, I mean, it's just stupid at the end of the day.
To be fair, let's ask the
two black people in the call. How comfortable are you with your friends around you using that word?
Just joking around, like
just joking around. Because I throw it around so freely around my friends, and like
wait,
I don't know. Like,
wait. Are we talking about like? Are we talking about like the emote tryhard, or are we talking about like the actual word?
Just being like,
we're talking about
just spread it around the N-word. Just be like, yo, what's good, my friend?
You gotta also mention A or ER. You gotta mention that because that's important.
In what context? Yeah,
we can go into both.
Not. Okay, yeah, both. First of all, let's just say.
I've watched Dankquan. I've watched his stream. I know what his answer is. He used to be saying it all the time. Dankquan would be like, that is in his vocab. Is the the A and.
I mean, like where I was raised around that was just a common term. I don't think that's the same for a lot of people. I don't know. Sometimes I hear people make excuses on why they want to say it or why they feel like they should be able to say it.
Where I was raised, it was a common term too, but I can't say it though.
I mean, you can. There just might be a repercussion. You can do whatever you want to do, but yeah, obviously you got to be aware of a consequence.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Maybe not. It could be though. You could take off saying it. Like it might, you might start a revolution.
Listen, the way that I was raised, not like the word makes me uncomfortable. Like, not if somebody else is
pussy.
No, it just makes me uncomfortable, dude. I just can't.
I was in a call with him the other day, and I was dropping it pretty hard, and it was making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was like, dude, Jesus, relax. Is this being recorded? I was like,
Like with Chad, for instance, I already know that's what he says. So like when I approach him, I already know the umbrella I'm walking under. So like that's when I saw him in person, I talked to him about it. I mean, I don't know if that's what he. I don't know. I just know that it's a part of his vocabulary. So like, I talked to him about it, and then I asked him to say it because I just wanted to know that's genuinely him. Like, that's not just him trying to clickbait the internet. That's him on and off of camera, and he said it. You feel me? So I like something like that I can appreciate. But when you're just on the internet projecting that that's you for that little audience to fuck with you, I don't necessarily like it in that manner. Yeah, that's kind of awkward to me.
This is kind of my whole outlook on using these words so freely. As long as I'm not using it in the context where it can be used as racist or homophobic, I don't say it's okay. But if you can desensitize the public to that word, that way other racists, you can. But I know it's
desensitize. People are so fucking high strung. Like, look how long people have been using it. I feel like it's much more desensitized than it was however many years ago. And I feel like if you can desensitize people to the words that bad people can't use it the way that it's intended to be used, if that makes sense.
People are asking XQC to join.
Who?
XQC.
Who's that?
That's one of the overall.
How do you feel about it, Trihex? How do you feel about it, Trihex? I'm curious.
All right, so let's get into it then. So I grew up in the South, and the A is used as a term of endearment, and it's like my friend, my compadre, my associate that I prefer to be around, my homie. And let me tell you, as someone who had two roommates, one white, one Vietnamese, both of them used that word with the A. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or not, but that word of the A, like a shit ton more than I ever did. It was never my natural vocabulary. Dude, mind you, one of them was a part-time drug dealer. The other one just worked out, and they both used it a shit ton. I don't know if it's satisfying to say. That's like a nice syllable diction to it. That whenever you say it, it's off like, right?
Yeah.
You want to work out, man?
I never. Oh yeah, son. That pump was sick, whatever, right, etc. So. It never offended me because I never associated as this thing that was like inferior to other people. Like I never saw race in that way. Honestly, I'm like I'm a good gamer. Even my Twitch stream now, I've never exploited my race to get anywhere ahead in the game. Honestly, you describe Trax like he's a speed runner, he's a good gamer.
Isn't that funny but people have exploited your race to get personal gain,
right?
Global.
But moving on though, they the A doesn't. It's a modernization of language. Things change. Doesn't have that same. It's coincidental because of the explicitness of it from the past. But at this point now, it's used so often in casual conversation by everyone. And trust me, white people say it all the fucking time. Let it be known. I can give. They use it as much as black people. It's insane. So this doesn't bother me. Honestly, at all. Like I look at it like language changes, and in the context here of Chad using it, Americans are so stupid. They never look at the international perspective of everything. Chad is in Australia. In Australia, goddamn is not a swear. That's not even a curse word, but it is out here because of.
It's all about intention.
You can say cunt a lot in Australia, and they love it.
It's about intention. These words that were made up, these words that were created, don't mean anything without the intention behind it. Yeah. So if there's hate behind that word, then yes, you're being a fucked up person. If there's zero hate behind that word, then even though society is not going to allow it, you shouldn't look down upon it because it's not coming from a place of hatred at all.
Sometimes I do feel like people have an underlying hate when they say it. It's like I don't know how to
do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you think deep down they did.
Sometimes I think they try to pull like a power move. It's like, and then if you tell them it makes you uncomfortable, they'll tell you why it shouldn't make you uncomfortable. It's like it still made me uncomfortable. Period.
They're telling you how you should feel.
It's also not my right to decide whether or not like other people are comfortable for me to use around them. So if I was hanging out with you or Trihex and I said it and you said to me, "Listen, I'm not comfortable you saying that," I wouldn't fucking say it. I wouldn't throw it out freely to see. I think I asked. I can't remember. I get all you guys confused, and that's not a race thing.
Whoa.
Everyone in general. That's everyone in general. Andy, you're in there too, mate. Okay. I think I asked Trihex if I could say it in front of him. I think Dankquan, you said to me, "Say it." You came up to me and said, "Say it." Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Black did a similar thing to me as well. But like, as well as like bringing the cultural thing back into it. When I was growing up, that wasn't the word we used. That was never. White people said that word more than Black people where I grew up. Like to me, that word was never used racially. It was never a bad word until I was about 18 or 19 and started learning a lot more about American culture. I was like, holy shit, this is a really fucking bad word. You know what I realized the other day? And I think I'm allowed to say it because I'm like, the word cracker. You know what that means?
Yeah.
That is a racial slur to imply to a white person that whips like Black people slaves. It is. It's a really. I did not know. Yeah, I did not know until about 6 months ago that is a really fucked up word.
I thought it was like a saltine or something, like because we're white.
I mean,
I was like, I'm not insulted by that. I'm delicious.
I mean, you gotta think of it this way, boys. All the latest rap, you know, like the best, like the most viewed rap videos or any rap nowadays has always got that word in it. Like all the songs, all the kids that watch it, like these kids that are watching these rap songs. I mean,
if Jewish rap was popping and they were using a slur that would be offensive towards Jewish people, do you think the general population would start using that?
Probably, yeah.
Really?
But also, you gotta look at rappers.
That's interesting.
I probably think they would. I think
Hold
they
on.
would.
I have to agree with Andy here. The reason why rap formed is important in the context as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and also look at rappers that are not white and they're allowed to use the N-word.
Yeah, because
nobody ever comments. If you're Spanish, if you're one shade darker in any direction of a fucking spectrum of ethnicity, you're allowed to say the N-word.
Yeah, it doesn't. It even sinks a little bit further than that, where they can imply it with another word, like Rich Chigga. He thought he wasn't allowed to say the word, so he changed it up and put it in his name. Until recently, it started reflecting badly on him, so he's rebranded to Rich Brian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You had to.
I mean, Rich Chigga. Rich Chigga was a better name.
Yeah, I think so
I wasn't
too. But he
offended
wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't offended by it either. But people started to because he.
But
was
he
like,
also said the N-word in one of his in his first big song too, though.
Did
he?
Yes,
Okay.
he did.
And
He
did
dropped
people
the
complain
N-bomb.
about that?
It was a little
Probably.
controversial. I mean, when you're Asian and you say it, you don't get as much of a pass as if you're Hispanic, because Hispanic is like associated more to like the street.
Yeah.
And like, you know, you think about like New York, you're in the fucking Bronx. You know, there's a lot of Spanish people, a lot of Black people, and they coexist together, and everybody's like dropping the N-bomb like it's nothing, and it's kind of like it doesn't seem as more of like a fish out of water saying it as much as like when the Hispanic
they're not as oppressed in American racial hierarchy.
Yeah.
That's how
I just didn't grow up with a lot of Black people, so it's just I didn't know. I just
got you.
I feel sorry for you, bro. I learned.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It was just the reality of where I was. You know,
Nah,
Asian people, you know, Indian people, white people. That was pretty
I'm
much.
very grateful for
Raj, right?
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for my 2 years at a predominantly white school in middle school. I feel like I gained a lot of perspective, just like learning about different things. But other than that, I was always around like Blacks and Hispanics.
Yeah,
I agree with you actually. Yeah, as someone who was born in Florida and ended up living in Louisiana for a long period of time, I think that contrast taught me a lot too, because I grew up in beautiful, diverse Orlando, Florida, and then I moved to southern, racist Louisiana, where in middle school and high school it was 4 groups:
really,
Black girls, Black guys, white girls, white guys. At school lunch every day, it was 4 big tables. Those groups.
No.
And I learned that the kids associate with their race first, personality second, because they're taught that by their already racist. Real shit.
Yeah, one thing my father taught me when I was in Louisiana, he was like, they're not going to accept you unless you were raised around their kids. Like, if you weren't born when their kids were born and raised in the same neighborhood, they're going to be afraid of you. So, like,
it's true. It always reflects on the parents, you know, like kids aren't born racist. Kids don't see the difference between a Black guy, a white guy, an Asian guy. They don't see that. They just see you for you, and it's just the parents that teach their kids, you know, that's or their friends. It's not just the parents. It depends the people who they're hanging around with. But yeah, I mean,
I don't
it's just
think
the world.
I
That is
ever
the world
had-
we live in, boys. Unfortunately, there's nothing to change about it. I mean,
I do think
I don't think
you have to be held accountable for your own actions. Like that excuse can only go, or not that that's an excuse, but I do think some people use that as an excuse. But I think everybody can educate themselves.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
just
wanna,
about being educated. Yeah.
If you want to attempt to respect people, you can attempt to respect people.
Growing up in a country that's very multicultural, because we have everything here, I think, except like Spanish people. That's the only thing we don't have.
And clean running water.
What are you talking about? Australia has very clean running water.
I'm kidding.
Get out of here! No, I'm kidding. But we never had that. We never had the different, like, the social groups that were divided by race. We never had that ever. I can't imagine in my head sitting at a lunch table and looking over my shoulder to another lunch table that was just full of a different race. It was always that was never a problem with me growing up at all. So for you to say that, that's as well as that. That's why words never were used in that context as bad as in Australia. I won't say that Australia is not filled with racists, because I think it is, but it's not that bad in comparison to other countries. Growing up, I always thought, man, my dad was racist, which he is, or my family was racist. But in comparison to how you guys explain it, I just think, holy shit.
How are Aboriginals treated? Like, how are the Western Australians treated? Because I see, like, normally when Australia, like, the hype I hear about Australia is, oh, go to Eastern Australia. You never hear, like, go to Western Australia. Yeah. But then you hear, like, Eastern Australia downplay Western Australia. When you guys benefit.
I'm in Western Australia.
Okay.
I don't really know too much in the stance of the indigenous culture, but I mean, it's kind of like, and I don't want to, I mean, I'm a bit on edge about talking about this with stuff, but like, honestly, it's kind of like, I'll just say it like this, and I'm not being racist. I don't know the statistics of how any of this works, but it's kind of like Skid Row in America, you know, like it's exactly the same thing. I'm not too sure I don't know how to talk about it, but that's
yeah, but Chad, Skid Row and like big cities, the way the homeless live here, I would say like Australia, like because of the landscape, living, you know, without like, you know, in a big house or a big building and setting up like societies like in a landscape like Australia doesn't seem like, maybe I'm wrong because I've never been there, it doesn't seem like complete misery. Like
no,
like sleeping on the streets.
I was more just implying, like, if you see a homeless person paying for money, it's gonna be an indigenous person.
Okay.
Yeah, but there are a lot of things I can say about it, but I'm not too educated on the topic. But I've been told, like,
and there's a lot of reasons, and there's a lot of reasons why.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons to it,
to them.
Yeah, but usually, like, we have a really good welfare system, so like I don't, you know, it's just. It's in comparison to America, like we don't have that many homeless people here at all. You'll see like one or two every now and then.
Sometimes it shocks me in LA. You could be like next to an apartment where the rent is $6,000 a month, walk a block down and see tents all along the street.
Venice Beach, dude, the fucking rent was so high right out my door. It was just blocks and blocks of tents and homeless.
Yeah.
But
dude, it's so crazy. You can go to the gym and it's crazy, bro. Like 45-pound weights are just like.
What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
What?
You lift 45-pound dumbbells? Is that your dumbbell weight? 45.
I think we're gonna wrap it up now, boys. But thank you so much for coming along on the talk show. I appreciate you guys, and hopefully you guys come next week. You're more than welcome. Anybody's fucking welcome on here, you know. But yeah, would you mods? We're gonna go through the people that are on this talk show, and mods, I'd like you to do some quick typing and link the channels, their channels. So sellout time. So we'll start with you, Dankquan. Go on. Here we go, baby.
So yeah, I also live stream on Twitch under the name Dankquan, DANKQUAN.
There we go, Dankquan. IRL streaming,
I do IRL and I do Fortnite gameplay.
Yeah, Fortnite gameplay IRL, and he gets his head
outside IRL.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, Chad, you're next, brother.
Hi, I'm Chad. I'm an IRL streamer as well. I go out and drink myself to death every Saturday and Sunday night on the IRL section, but I do it responsibly.
Yeah, and Chad, he's Australian. So if you guys are Australian, if there's any Australians in here, mate, any Australians, you'd love Chad because he'll stream.
I'm really offended right now, Greek. Cut it out, mate.
Okay, he's Australian, mate. So fuck it, mate. Fuck it, you know. So yeah, anybody who's Australian, he's perfect time zone for you guys. So that's anything for views. And we got Andy. What's up, Andy?
Hey, how you doing? I'm Andy Milonakis. I'm one of the most physically active people on Twitch because I don't play video games and I actually walk around and do IRL. So technically, I'm more active than most people that are streaming on Twitch.
The chat boys. Yeah. That's Andy. Okay, so we got Rajj Patel, also known as Austin. So this is not. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I've got a channel, twitch.tv/Rajj Patel. Run a talk show every day. Yeah, IRL streams, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, that's Rajj Patel right there. We got Trainwrecks. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Explain what you do on your channel, mate.
Yo, I was testing it earlier, and anything I say, they question mark me, and they say 20 IQ. Oh god! Look.
Okay, well there it is. That's Trainwrecks' channel right there.
Twitch.tv/question marks.
Okay. So...
Hey, Greek. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
Okay, and we got the last but not least, Trihex, the one and the only beautiful man himself. Here he is. Go on, let the boys know where we can find you, mate.
Hey, so listen, y'all already know that I'm the organic #1 most used emote on Twitch, global emote. But do you know anything about that beyond its appearance? Do you know what I play, what I stream, what I do, how often I work out? Do you want to know anything about that? Do you want to be able to flex all these stats about the lore of the tryhard emote? Come on my chat sometime, yo. Right now, I speed on Mario Odyssey, but I'm getting heavy incentive here to start doing some IRL shit. So maybe I should get my shit together and get on that. Maybe it's soon.
So Trihex is a speedrunner. If you do like speedrunning or games done quick, or like the game, those sort of things, he does it for Mario sort of games, don't you? Those sort of puzzle games.
IRL speedrunning and actually speedrun.
Wait, run to the wall and speedrun a fucking rotisserie chicken or some shit.
Yeah, just make it a fucking meme. Speedrunning IRL.
Dude, Greek.
Yes.
All right.
People, you uploaded the last podcast. You put all the names in the title, and then right where you were gonna put my name, you put plus more. So everybody's name, and then it was plus more. Okay, so everybody all week was calling me the plus more live stream.
Okay, listen. All right, listen.
What the fuck happened?
That's my YouTube editor, mate. Just listen. Stop.
I wasn't in the fucking thumbnail, and I was just plus more. And listen, you know what's fucked up is as I was in there, and then he took it out. And then put plus more.
Listen, I am sorry. I can't listen. I'm not. More Andy.
More Andy.
All right, boys. Okay, until next week.
One more thing.
What?
Tammy, I see you in the chat. You've been watching this. Can you Snapchat me? Thanks, baby. All right.
Okay, here we go. Until next week, boys. I'll see you around. Thank you for stopping along. Bye, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to GGX.
Bye, guys. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Love you all.
Find the full thing on YouTube if you want to rewatch it. Go on my YouTube. Link my YouTube, boys. Mods, just spam my YouTube. You can find the full cast. Probably uploaded tonight. So, yeah. Bye, guys.
I got broads in Atlanta. Just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting no licks in the